Alrighty, and welcome everyone back to another week of our Monday Night Mutinies here for DNF Duel. Sorry for the little bit of the delay in getting everything started, just trying to get a room that we can get all of our competitors in. Because my favorite part comes up every week of online tournaments, that sometimes the servers just say, you're not going to run the tournament just yet. You just wait a second there. But of course, it's Sake here of course, always with DarthWQ. How you doing this evening?
I'm doing great, man. Yeah, this game is like, hey, you who give lifeblood to our community, stop what you're doing.
Right.
Like, please let us die.
Do you know
Like,
who
let
we
us not
are?
have to release DLC. Yeah, seriously. So every week this happens. However, week you guys are patient, and already we have our next set of matches. We have 4 people in the room ready to go, and so we're gonna jump into those very, very quickly. But as always, just want to thank you guys for showing up. And a huge shout out to Mirajane, who has once again donated $200 to the prize pot. Our unofficial sponsor, in a way. Like, we gotta start calling this the Mira DNF Duel tournament. I don't know. We gotta do something to kind of commemorate how absolutely incredible that person has really helped this community grow. And so, yeah, no, we're pumped to get into it. It's going to be a great round of matches. We try to feature players either who are making kind of a return or feature players that are brand new to the scene. And tonight we have a couple of players making a return. And so we're excited to kind of feature those for the first time in a while. Yeah, that's about all I got to say. I'm pumped for the night, and we'll be shilling our channels. We're doing all our usual shtick as the night goes on. But for right now, I think we're ready for our first match to get started.
Yep, I think we are good to go. They are in here and ready to start, and so let's just get that up here just a second then. Yeah, and so Kevin has been here I think like almost every week in the last few months or so, but we haven't had as many chances to get them on stream.
Yeah.
So definitely excited to get them on, show them off their skill again, but yeah, so it's exciting. Yeah. And of course, Mirajane, we've all seen Mirajane's name on the Matcherino for, since the start of the new year. But yeah, so finally get to see them back in the game. But here they are, Kevin and FlowchartKen here. And we've also got our, man, I feel like it's been so long I forgot the name, but it hasn't. It's only been a week. The predictions up in Twitch chat. So those are up. You can spend your channel points. Who do you think is going to take this set? Either Kevin Vittori or FlowchartKen. Get those bets in. The best kind of gambling, because there's no actual drawback, right? You just get stuck watching the channel some more to get those points back. But.
Exactly. Yeah, and these guys are two incredibly high ranked. We got Deity 164, FlowchartKen, Deity 40 for Kevin Vittori. So I'm sure these guys have met up with each other a few times. We've seen a lot of Kevin for sure. FlowchartKen, it's been a little while since we got to feature him on the channel, especially, during the tournament. Oh, that's a good open up of the low come through from Flowchart. I think he's going to be able to put himself to Awakening, probably. Yeah, this is probably death.
Yeah, right, I think probably. I think it's about it. There's a slight chance he kills him without the super, but we're, of course, going to see the super. Yep, there it is, just barely. I love it in chat.
No, one of the coolest supers in the game, week 2.
Right.
Well, we hadn't seen it 80,000 times.
Yeah, what was once one of the coolest supers in the game, but is now the most overwritten, wrote story of superset I've ever seen in fighting games. Other than it's like Street Fighter 4 Elena healing. That it's just we're over it. I don't want to deal with it anymore. But
I was just he transformed into a demon dog. How neat!
Yeah. Oh, the dog threw him. Is it gonna kill him? I don't know.
Ooh, good answer here by Kevin. Oh, he was patient but not patient enough. You saw him block for a half second. Then the DP came out after. He's like, okay, cool. He's not DPing. It's time for me to press a button. That happens so many times in fighting games.
Yeah, the delay DP is so good. Okay. Yeah, a bit of a scary situation. I was gonna say, for Flowchart now is that he's returned to a bit just under full screen neutral, but has spent 80% of his life as the bigger. And so so Kevin just needed that one little pick up there and was able to take the round.
Man, that was a sexy roll by the Hitman. That's one thing about Hitman is that his roll looks so suave. Like the trench coat swinging around. He puts his hand up by his head. I love the way it looks. And now with frame 1 rolls, you use it all the time.
Yep. Oh, no block on that. I didn't think you were in range of an overhit yet, so no doubt on my end. But Alright, yeah. Corner pressure here coming in from Ken. Oh, nope, tried to do anything in the world, but the vacuum exists. And that's Flowchart taking game number 1.
Yeah. No, we got to see kind of exactly the quintessential Berserker matchup across all 3 of those rounds. We got to see a very dominant round 1. Got to see, you know, Flowchart was, I think, in charge a lot of round 2, but again, there was a mistake, or at least there was at least an opportunity for Kevin to just get 1 or 2 hits to finish off the life bar. If you are Berserker, you need to be playing fairly flawlessly and need to just not get hit because you're going to be killing yourself during your combos. Ooh, there's a drop there, but it's a drop to a Berserker. It's an opportunity.
Yep. I was explaining that fact to some of my Street Fighter buddies over the weekend. Actually, when we were running sets, I'm like, yeah, it's a drop, and all it is just a scaling reset. Realistically, that's all we're really looking at here is just a way to reset scaling on the combo. Because yeah, I'm just gonna do the same combo anyway. I'm Berserker.
Exactly. In fact, that turns Berserker from a 2 combo character to a 1 combo. Look at it like that.
Yeah,
you know,
effectively.
Yeah, it's just you get to reset your scaling precisely. Okay, we'll see what happens here though in the corner. I think Flowchart. Oh, goes for the Gore Cross setup. Okay, he leaves Kevin up in the air, baiting him out to press something while on the recovery. Nothing came out, but again was able to get hit right after that. I mean, Flowchart's got a lot of life. This would be pretty nutty if he throws himself into Awakening, but I've seen crazier things.
Yeah, we need Alpaca on the mic again. Like, hey, like realistically, are they dead here?
Oh, he's right there. He's right there. Yeah, that's it. Oh. Yep. How many times did he activate his Blood Frenzy and Conversion that combo? Like 4? It was like 4 times.
I saw him do it, and then I looked away to report a score, and I looked back, and he was doing it again. And so I can only imagine it's happened just infinitely more times than I was able to see there. But I do love we got in the chat like, should have bet on the Berserker. Berserker does feel like a pretty safe bet most of the time.
Yeah, for sure. Hitman's a great character too. I mean, Kevin Batoy's a great player. Hitman's a great character. So like either bet was a safe option. However, yeah, Berserker in our tournaments historically has done incredibly well. So we can open up here in the corner. That is that's an empty overhead into a second overhead. That would have got me easily. Okay, let's see what Kevin's options are here. Unfortunately, using all your bar, your MP, for guard cancel, these are not as many offensive options. No, it was a trade, and then the Berserker won the low pokes afterwards. Flowchart taking advantage of that kind of scramble situation for the both of them. And this should be the kill. I think we'll definitely do enough damage, especially if he goes into his vacuum, which I think he can get. Oh, it's a reset. That was swaggy. I actually really like that combo.
Yeah.
I still use the super because why not? I'll tell you why not. We're bored of it.
I tell you, you just want some screen time. That's all it is. We understands Mutiny is a valuable asset, and let me get my combo video going. Heaven forbid I don't have enough. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I would say heaven forbid I don't have enough combos as Berserker with ending in the super. But.
Right. Ooh. Okay, guard cancel puts Hitman in the corner. There was a guard cancel attempt that looked like it turned into a conversion, and now Kevin is getting bounced in the corner. He's going to be very close if he gets opened up by one more mix-up, and that, I think, is it. Yep, he's definitely going to put himself to Awakening. Sick-looking combo, though. I love this. I love anything where Berserker does, like, moves in the air. And, okay, he hurt us. He did not do the super this time. Finishes off the combo, takes it 3-0 over Kevin Batoy in our first set of the night. And really just making these tournaments worthwhile for people to engage with. Again, we had these tournaments for 10 weeks without, like, prizes. And so many people played, so many people just fought for the respect, the dignity, the hype. And then now, Mira, along with some other contributors, have kind of allowed us to play for more than just that, for some money every week as well. And Clivus, y'all know Clivus. We've seen him many a times. One of the top 2 Vanguards on PSN in the world. And now you get to predict on who you think is going to win. Clivus on the left playing Vanguard, or Mira on the right playing Dragon Knights.
Yeah, it is so exciting getting to see Mira back in it again too. That's just all their Dragon Knight combos are always so cool to see. So, and it's been fun. We've almost always had Mira in the Twitch chat hanging out. Watching the tournaments, being around for it, obviously supporting with the Matcherino. But yeah, ooh, that was a cheeky little setup that just got to
That was nice. That was really cool. Yes, no, Durdur. Mira has played Dragonite for a very, very long time, and I think right alongside Luan has been one of the most most improved players in our entire tournament scene, because we're great in the beginning, but then just every week has just improved, and then luckily again, like Sake mentioned, we finally get to see him in tournament again to kind of see that improvement where it's kind of come to.
Yeah, kind of the culmination of it, right? Showing off all the skills that he's acquiring. But Clivus was able to acquire some buffs too with that patch, right? And just showing off how cool. They were one of the best Vanguards, ever. One of the top rated PSN players for this game, and then Vanguard got some buffs.
Yes.
and Clivus knows about them. They've been around.
No, Mirajane. Oh, good run up throw. One of his best tools. One of the best. I'm sorry. Mirajane is potentially one of the most improved players that we've seen. Vanguard is potentially one of the most improved characters. Vanguard and Troubleshooter went from really, really rough to a lot better. I won't say exactly where they are in the tier list, because I'm not entirely positive. I still think the tops are kind of at the top, but Vanguard and Troubleshooter have a place now that I think they didn't have as much of before. Oh, that tried to jump. Yep. I was going to say, that would have, I believe, got out of the drill. And if he would have stopped Brandish there, then that would have been a good option to jump up, do the projectile, and try and establish your pressure. However, there was enough of a delay that Clivus did to bait out an option instead of walk away with the first round, first game. Yeah, Lassie, I knew that was sarcasm. I was gonna wait till someone else called you out on it before I before I said anything. It's like we just watched a 3-0 Berserker match and Lassie's saying hype. That's not how that man feels.
I saw it and I was like, oh wow, because I was looking away for a lot of the match, reporting scores and stuff, and I looked back, I was like, wait a minute, I did. Think about that one, put on my thinking cap for just a second, I was like, wait a minute. Oh, what a DP.
That was a nice DP. Yep. So yeah, Dragonite has that float mechanic, right? She can stop herself in midair, and then usually it's used for double overheads or just tricky mix-ups. However, Clivus, historically, probably the best Vanguard. Oh, at calling out, using the DP kind of whenever it's needed. Okay, this is not going to be enough to kill. One mix-up away. Oh, the throw into Oscar! He said he's been practicing those all day. In the Discord, that is what Mirajane brought up. Was practicing throw combos, practicing, swing batter combos in the corner, and it paid off there. Do you see that hurt box? The tip of the explosion hit Clivus, but nothing else. I've never seen the interaction. That's weird. Good throw. Okay. All right, Mira being patient. Vanguard is not that big. Ooh, screw being patient. That was a beautiful call out. Yeah, dragon charge.
They just heard the word patient. They're like, word, I got you. But I see your patience, but have you seen this? Oh, what a punish with the dive.
Some good damage. And Clivus is still going to have a decent amount of meter after this, even though he is going to spend a lot. Still over 100.
You can just all this pressure here. Vanguard just chilling right in the range they want to be at.
Ooh.
What the patience? The actual patience.
Yeah. Oh, there's the bat, but no conversion to follow up afterwards.
That was the biggest swat for Astra
ever. Oh no! Cancel call out. Clivus, I love it, man. I love it. That was a fantastic call. Tying us up in rounds in the second game. This is a fun matchup. I like this matchup actually a lot. Oh, that's the DP, but no whip because he was stuck in recovery. Sorry, I'm reacting honestly because this is really fun to watch.
Yeah, it's so fun. Yeah, getting to see the Dragonite especially too. We have not seen a lot of Dragonites in Mutiny before.
It was Mirajane.
Yeah, I was like, other than Mirajane, that was it. And so with them not entering the last couple times, oh, what a choice.
Oh, he had conversion to even extend it further and end the DP for the for the spacing and for the Oki. No, but you're right. Yeah, we saw a lot of good conversion. That was beautiful. It takes out a button. It doesn't get the full combo afterwards, but still, that was a really cool option. We saw a lot of Mirajane, for a while, so we're used to Dragonite, and then it's been about 6-7 weeks. So we really get to see the character show up, and Just like how we talked about Berserker's vacuum not scaling at all. The same goes for Astra. The like fire tackle that little dragon does has no scaling. So her combos can get to ridiculous damage. This will be enough to get the kill.
Yeah, so we're 1-1 now. It's, you know, Mira answering back, getting the next game. Yeah, and definitely the first game didn't look like a wash or anything at all, right? And definitely playing very, very evenly between the two, and was able to just kind of win some more of those interactions here in the second game, and was able to take it. So. Got us.
Yeah, no, already this is cool. We got a 3-0 game one, and we are already splitting games in our second set. So I like it. Oh no! I thought it was gonna swing behind him. It looked like it should have.
I saw it. I was like, damn, that sucks that you rolled through it and you still got hit. You didn't get hit.
Good open up by Mira. Yeah, this is where Dragonite can excel in the corner when you have the assist combos coming through from Astra. Oh no! Gets hit. And I think gonna have just barely enough meter to get the kill. Yep, perfect KO for Mira.
Yeah.
Dang.
What a response! That first open up was like 70% of Vanguard. Like maybe a little closer to 60, but still, it's one.
And that was off a low poke. I thought. I'm pretty sure it was very, for most characters, a very. Ooh, there's another one. Okay, we'll get to see here exactly how much damage she gets off of this. Geez, yeah, look at the scaling on that. Non-existent. 45 maybe? 45? 40?
Yep, and Zid with the quarter positioning as well, gets to get it all set up. Okay. That's got to be the buff. Yeah. That one hit real low. Didn't look, I think it hit there before. But.
Definitely not. No, and Dragonite was one of the biggest offenders of ducking underneath Vanguard's DP because she is so freakishly short. And her low pokes are quite good. So it was a very good situation that is just slightly different now. Can she DP here to finish it off? No. But one hit away. Oh! Was able to go underneath Astra. Well, hit him on the way to hitting Dragonite is actually what happened there. Now in Awakening, Mira has to be careful of the guard break. Does have guard cancel. But that's what the Brandish buff is all about. It's being the guard cancel is not going to matter. Mira runs up, grabs, and goes up 2-1 in this set. Dang, man. Good game so far. I'm happy to watch these guys play again. It's been too long.
Yeah, and Mirajane showing up, has been kind of, I don't want to say like radio silence or MIA, obviously, because they've been here in the chat and in the match arena. But like, what an entrance back, right? Just showing up. It's like, yeah, like not only have I been donating so that all of our competitors have like an actual prize to win, but I've also been grinding and getting better at this video game.
Yeah, in a cave doing push-ups. That's all that. In a prison cave underground doing push-ups so they can climb out afterwards. Rise, I think, is the phrase that they say as he does it. Dark Knight Rises. Sorry, I was stuck in that reference for some reason.
I was like, that's a Bane reference, right?
Yes.
It's like, I think I get it. But.
Okay, he's got Awakening, meaning he has a super move. And again, look at the lack of skill. I don't know. Yeah, no, it's not going to be wide enough. Uh-oh. This is about as close as it gets. Again, everyone got that small health buff. Yep, he barely survives with a slither. Oh, the double grab attempt. But Clivus, absolute god, jumps, goes in the dive bomb, and then does the most simple combo he can do, which is good. Take a second. I'm good to see Vanguard super. We haven't seen it a million times, right?
Yeah.
So take a second, relax. Like you barely escaped with that round with an amazing call out. Now he can jump back in and refocus.
Yeah, it's always nice when you're able to beat it like that, right? Give yourself a little second to breathe, and you get a refresh your brain. Like, all right, what worked in that round compared to what was not working in the other rounds, right?
Okay. Wow, Clivus went for a full standing S with Astra in his face. Usually you go for a light attack. Oh, this is going to be huge. In fact, I think this is easily the kill as long as he has the meter. He does. Yep.
All
Good
right.
stuff.
Yeah. First game, a relatively quick 3-0, and now here we are 2-2 going into game 5.
Clivus is very good. Yeah, Clivus is an incredible player. And it's great because we have so many Vanguards in our scene, but they all have different character personalities. So it's really awesome to see those come out. Woo! Okay, goes right into Behead. It does not get called out. Oh, okay. Mira has talked about now there's some buffs to where she can get a bat and a conversion into, a further combo afterwards. And so, unfortunately, it was a little bit too far away to get that this time, but I expect we might have a chance to see it soon. Oh, perfect option by Mira. Okay, knows what's up. Ooh, okay, guard cancel. Into the run-up grab. But now with Mira in Awakening, they are going to be... Oh, they're going to be bringing back MP as fast as possible. Unfortunately, it's not fast enough because they died before they could use it. Oh, there's the bat swing. There's 2 bat swings. From day one, that was one of my, like, what? Like, why does she have this? That move is too good. Oh, the perfect roll through the drill. It's going to be a corner combo that's going to end in some type of pressure. We could see a double overhead. We can see an empty jump low. There's a lot of options that Dragon Knight has. Ooh, I can jump low. Good blocks by Clivus, and again, the DP is buffed significantly enough for him to actually hit Mira off the ground. Oh no, this is big. Just barely out of range though. There's a roll that does not go punished. It's so hard to react and punish those rolls now. You almost have to call them out. This, I think, is it. As long as he's... No, he wasn't close enough.
The good old all-purpose button coming in there.
Yep. Oh, the DP! And again, the buff DP. Dragon Knights for, 6 months were used to being able to run up and low poke, low poke, low poke. Most characters, pretty much every character could do that, with the exception of like Crusader and Grappler. However, that is what Mira tried to do when DP came out, and was just enough to get the job done. Clivus takes it 3-2.
Yeah, what a set. Yeah, what a way back in. Obviously, like, you'd probably want the win if you're Mirajane there, but what a showing after, not having competed in a Mutiny in something, in like 2-3 months or something like that. DaniPhantom and Clivus are basically like top 1 and 2 Vanguards for PSN, yes. Right? If I'm reading the deities correctly.
Yep. Yep, that is correct.
Yeah, so now we just get to see. I do love like seeing the character varieties we get from Mutinies. Like, since so many people came over from originally like your streams and your YouTube channel, stuff like that, there's so many Vanguards.
Yep.
But then from watching, like, I don't know how much of Frosty's you watched. I had the DNF Duel like all day while I was working.
Oh, nice.
Just to see if I recognized anybody. But there was like a lot of Vanguards. Actually, there's a lot more Vanguards than I thought there would be. I guess I should say.
I think especially the new patch for sure is kind of helped that, because Behead is one of those moves that is just so satisfying. Huge payout. I do think it's a quote unquote busted move, but other characters got busted moves that I will call out any day.
Yeah.
Berserker's Vacuum, come on, like no scaling plus it breaks armor plus it's a projectile. Yeah, no. That's been a busted move this entire time. Yeah. Let Vanguard have this.
Oh, that was so good from everybody. That was like the whole Sasuke Itachi fight where they're in like that abandoned building, but like at actual speed.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It wasn't like 4 pages of manga. That was actually what happened. It was just, I'm here, I'm there, I hit you. I was never here. Above Ruin takes it. Or takes the first round, I should say.
Yeah. No, good showing. Good showing by Above Ruin. Again, you want to be slippery, but also it's risky, right? It is dangerous to be teleporting too much because, look how much damage that Danny can get off of a hit like that. About 50%.
Yeah, especially someone who has combos like Danny, that's just going to be ready to pick up, from wherever, that you never want to be You want to be slippery, but you can never be too slippery when you just slip on your own mix and just let Danny open you up for all your life.
Yeah. I mean, falling on his own blade probably wouldn't be the worst thing for Ghostblade because, you know, he's dead.
Right.
However, it still doesn't feel good, I imagine.
Yeah, like, canonically, probably okay. But for your hopes of winning a mutiny, less okay.
Oh, the missed throw into an answered throw from Danny. Oh, spending the meter.
I'll say, I love all the chip, yeah. Wait, does that doesn't connect? Yeah. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, you're right. He was too high.
Oh no! The whiff throw. No, take the throw, brother. We all take the throw. I do love that, like, when they were right there, Danny spent, like, all of their meter just on special moves, just chipping Ruin all the way down to 0. Of like, alright, if you get breathed on, if the sun glints off my lance weirdly at you, you're gonna fall over.
Ooh, small drop there by Above Ring. The first drop we've seen from them, this is a difficult character to get consistent combos here. Like, we see that combo and ones like it drop pretty often, comparatively to other characters D&D. Oh, that was a beautiful call. The 4S, yeah, makes Vanguard go way back. It actually pulls his hurt box back as well, like a lot of his moves. This should be the kill, right? Just with one more ground shatter, or earth shatter, I think is what that move is officially called. That was a good game. That was a really good first game.
Wow, I can't believe that was all the first game. Like, that was so long. I was like, oh, I thought that was like game 2 or 3 or something, but no, just dragging it out. No one going quietly into the night. Just here to fight. Oh, what a challenge!
That was good. Yeah. Because Danny Phantom had done that the last time I played him, where he goes for his shoulder charge and then tries to go to use the plus range to directly jump into the MS. He baited it right there. He actually jumped back, hoping that Above Ruin would do a jump attack and miss him or something. So yeah, he's doing some mind games already. Oh! Yep, no meter, but the run of grab should be just enough to get the win. Okay, round start, 5M. We see the behead come out. Oh, and yep. Above Ruin is doing a great job of using this mobility that Ghostblade has. Very unique to every other character. Everyone's got a roll, but Ghostblade has a full-on teleport. And that's in place with DP, so I mean, there's a reason that he's the only one who has it. Right. Yeah, no DP is a tough pill to swallow.
I would say, imagine Ghostblade with DP.
No thanks.
Because surely it's something they could combo off because it's Ghostblade, right? You DP, call out Ghost, and hit somebody else. Oh!
Yeah.
Just exchanging ranges here. Good punish.
Good low. Okay, let's see what the corner combo is.
It's like combo try number 6.
Oh!
That's what he looks like when I do it too.
Oh no! Too early. I am seeing a tiny bit of like delay. I don't know if that's just spectators or if they're feeling it. You know, that is something to think about. But like, you can't do nothing about it. You know, just gotta roll with it.
Yeah, it is the environment for online tournaments, right?
Oh! I can't believe that worked. Dude,
look
he jumps over to the head and he hit it first, but it has the armor. So he hit it again. It still has armor. So then he did his air MS, which the armor was gone by that point, and he was able to get the game-winning damage afterwards. I was so sick.
I love that he just walked up on him afterward too. Just like let
my Ghost will take care of this.
Yeah, let Ghost kill him and then just like held forward on him.
Yeah, I was literally like, Butler.
Yeah. Somebody fetch me my round win, please.
Ooh, good run up. Jumping grab, excuse me. This, I think, is game as long as he doesn't drop it, because, yep, all he has to do is hit that one more time, and he goes up a game.
All right, 1-1 all of a sudden. In theory.
In theory. We may have a rematch glitch or a disconnect, which is fine, because especially since it was in between matches. We'll go ahead and see what happens here. Because yeah, I was stuck on that screen for a while.
Yep.
We'll see. Above Room will let us know if he is having a rematch glitch, and if so, then we'll have to jump back out, jump back in. It was a phenomenal game they just had. So they keep the momentum, right? Get in the same mindset that they were just in, then I think they have a good chance here.
Yep, and also, you know, the first game wasn't a blowout or anything, right? It was just DaniPhantom winning, and you won the second game, and so yeah, so maybe that disconnect. Hopefully, it's not a gouge to any sort of momentum at all, right? That you can say, hey, like I won. You know, you get an extra little bit to think about how you went. Okay, a little late on the meaty, gets punished for it.
I like it. Oh, again, a drop, but no punish, but then just gets the open up afterwards.
Yep. That one is really hard. I can never figure out how to do that.
Yeah, no, the timing seems difficult. Oh, this is huge. This is some ridiculous damage. He's in Awakening.
Yeah.
So, dude,
are you dead?
That's it.
You might be dead. Yeah, you cut a little more. No. You needed like 2 more buttons into that super.
Yeah, he needed the move that he had dropped the combos with, the one that kind of bounces them down into the ground. That would have. Oh, yeah, you can't roll it.
Yep.
You can't roll it.
Yep, has been rolling there a lot and has been having a lot of success off of that roll too.
Yes.
And then so DaniPhantom just calling it out with that. What? Oh, speaking of calling out.
That's beautiful. That's a sick move. Okay, above Ruin, seeing if he can redeem himself from that drop. Hey, DaniPhantom. Good corner combo here. Just a straight up rollout by above. Again, roll being so much more powerful, you're going to see it more often. You know, players. Woo! Yep. This is going to hurt, my man. And he's going to use conversion, and then he's going to get a little bit of meter back. Yep, just in time for that move. And he cannot kill here. He's got no more meter. Oh, but the dive bomb with no follow up.
The tech worked. Okay. Oh.
I don't want to call it too early.
No.
He had the game last time, but that's it.
Okay, there it is. Yeah, that's I almost said it like twice, and I was like, stop, don't make it your fault.
Now that's a super we can afford to see more often.
That's such a cool. Ghostblade's such a cool character.
Yeah. No, I absolutely love the character. I played a tiny bit of him like in the second beta, and I enjoyed it a lot. But yeah, I found my love elsewhere. Definitely appreciate what the character has to offer.
Wow, what a combo! That staggered so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's and
he converted and make it even longer.
Yeah, dash up 5B. Okay. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, not much to do combo wise there, but was just able to keep the pressure on the corner. Oh, getting sneaky with it.
That's fun. I like that.
Yeah, just pogo sticking. Oh no! Converted and tried to hit something else.
Oh, Danny thought he had conversion, but he had just lost it. So he could have put above Ruin below like 20% at this point. And there it is.
What? That was the sneakiest overhead meaty I think I've ever seen. That was nonsense. What in the world?
I mean, it's one of those, like, Vanguard has a very, very long range jump attack. And so if you're able to beat, at this point right here, round start, neutral, you can jump conversion and then go for the overhead immediately. It's really good. It is really good. The timing has to be pretty precise, and it was, because Danny knows what he's doing. Good air-to-air by Buff Ruin. Gonna take Danny all the way into the corner. And yep, not gonna try and go for more complicated combo. It's gonna end it there, but this is a full combo by DaniPhantom. That's an option I've seen him use quite a bit. So instead of doing the jump dive bomb as you think a throw is coming, he does jump immediate MS. It actually hits much faster if you are able to, instant air do it. And you get a very good combo afterwards. Pretty good combos.
Yeah, just so much. Oh no, drop! Oh, now you go on the corner. Yep.
Oh, that's plus frames. Oh, so much patience. So much patience by Above Ruin.
Perfect.
That was great.
Yeah, and that's good because a lot of people, when they get to that point, you only need a trade, one little hit to win the round, and we all kind of just freak out when that happens, right? But Above Ruin just kept it composed, kept it calm. He's like, I'm just gonna wait. Like, surely there'll be an opening. Oh no!
Ooh.
Danny has been so good at challenging on those. Yeah, when there's like a drop or something that like the Oki misses or something like that from above ruin, Danny has always been there to challenge it.
Yeah, no, he has. Oh, sorry, I wanted to respond more to your point, but I was like, that combo is this close to dropping. So.
I was like, Ruin, I'm making a point and you're making me sweat. Like I had a point, but I'm too nervous, like watching the play to finish my point. But at least we got there. Above Ruin got the combo. It's all worked out. Here we are at game 5 again.
Set point. I'm not gonna say that I'm surprised, because yeah, Above Ruin is a great player. It's just that Danny has performed so well, you know, every single week that it's difficult to win any games against him. So not surprised, but definitely respect Above Ruin for getting those 2 games. We'll see if he can get a third.
Yeah, see if they can get it closed out here. He's looking pretty decent in this round so far. He's got Danny in the corner now.
Nice. Good patience, yep.
What a roll. Okay.
That was a perfect spacing for that roll. If you were any further away, and you would got hit by Brandish, and that's one of the most damaging starters. Okay.
DP the
Oh,
ghost.
that could have been it.
DP the ghost. Oh wait a minute.
Got it.
Oh, hold on.
He has got it all the way. He didn't even need that dive bomb, but he did it anyway.
Yeah.
Just to be safe. Dude, that was a round. There was an opportunity there that Above Ruin had. That the guard cancel, he tried to counter hit, you know, essentially counter hit punish the guard cancel, and unfortunately, barely too slow. DaniPhantom was able to capitalize. Ooh! The long-reaching air buttons of Vanguard come into play there. Good combo starter. Again, gonna put Above Ruin into the corner, but there's a drop, and it's huge for Ruin.
I don't know if I've ever seen Danny drop a combo like that.
It was odd.
Mm-hmm.
It was very odd.
Yeah, it was a weird looking combo to start with too, and then yeah, so maybe just thought they had a spacing, or thought they had the patience. You just let Danny run all the way around. Danny just did a whole lap of the screen.
Ooh, he jumps over it, but he has conversion to keep himself safe afterwards. The Vanguard actually having to keep track. Oh no! They both did their giant swings, and unfortunately for Ruin, I think that's gonna be it's gonna be enough to get the kill here. Danny for sure has these combos unless he gets another drop. That's not gonna happen. DaniPhantom goes up 3-2 over Above Ruin. 2 hype sets in a row. That set was very back and forth.
Yeah, what a set that is. Danny moving on 3-2. That puts Danny into winner side top 8 now. So they will be playing against the winner of Vagabond and Clivus. But yeah, let's get these predictions up. So those predictions are up between Levi and Dysphoria, and we need to get these names fixed here also.
Okay. We have Dysphoria. Again, we got to feature Dysphoria last time. Deity number 2. So yeah, play this game a little bit. You know, has a little bit of experience. You have to play so much to grind up to Deity 2. That is a great accomplishment. Is playing Launcher against Levi Striker. And so, like, I think this matchup is probably pretty tough for Launcher. I think if Striker's anywhere in your face, it's going to be very hard for you to get out. However, and especially trying to DP there with a slower DP that does not go through that gap like other DPs might. Just another weakness that Launcher does have, not just in this matchup, but every matchup. There we go, though. Perfect timing on that one.
Just catching up on the chat last causing a ruckus.
I had to call him out. Like, all
That's
right,
I looked
bro,
at. I was like, wait, did you get in the chat? Hold on.
Okay, Dysphoria able to stay alive. And in fact, establish some damage onto Levi. Is going to be able to take all that white health away. Puts Levi in awakening, but it really doesn't matter with this amount of health. You want to get them just as low as you can. Oh, that was wrong.
That was wrong. Indeed.
That was wrong. Definitely not what he meant. Not what Dysphoria meant. Yeah, that was an unfortunate input error. However, They're going to continue the next round. Ooh, good air to air. Goes out the grenade for a setup. The guard cancel able to go through. Oh, great DP.
I like this Dysphoria, not scared to go for the DP still, right? He's gotten punished like 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 3 times in the last round, right? But it worked out that time.
That's a good call. You can't be afraid to use your options just because they don't work the first time or two. You have to learn, but you also have to be able to stick with your guns. Oh, nope, no follow-up. The grenade was a little bit too early. Ooh. Now, I believe that grenade goes off, like, whenever. Like even if she gets hit, I think the grenade still goes off. I could be wrong on that. Oh. Oh, the throw. Okay, that's how the first round ended. Was with Levi getting the throw to win. This time it was Dysphoria getting the throw. Daddy Silver gifted plays Ranger last time that I played them. They're quite a good Ranger. If you're asking because you're playing against them, then yeah, good luck. it's a good rate. And also gifted sorry, I guess, if I outed you. So what you gonna do? Ooh.
Yeah, look at all this pressure just walking Striker into the corner here.
Yeah. The corner is such an interesting place for Striker because she can push you back to the other one pretty much on hit, on block, no matter the situation. And we're going to see it right here. So to push Dysphoria into the corner to take the first game in the set. Okay, Levi goes up 1-0 over Dysphoria, and now we'll see if Dysphoria has an answer. Again, playing very well. There was some good pressure, there's some good combos, some good call-outs that Dysphoria had, but Striker can be oppressive, especially if Striker is able to get around all of this pressure, all this nonsense that Dysphoria is putting out on the screen. Tried to use her projectile immune move there, but it ran out right before the hit came through. And then now, oh, yep, goes for the grenade. Yeah, so the grenade still explodes even if she gets hit. It exploded like off screen in the middle of the combo. Oh no! So, sorry, but like that's important information. So far, it looks like Dysphoria has done like the DP on that setup or an adjacent setup 5 times. 2 times it's worked, 3 times it hasn't. So I think that there are slightly different setups that Levi is doing that either make them safe or not safe. And so that's something that Dysphoria has to either pick out which one is which and be ready, or just abandon the option if necessary, because they've gotten destroyed for it 3 out of 5 times.
Right, yeah. That was effectively why they lost that round. And definitely, like, any DP blocked against a Striker, it basically means you're in the corner, like, from wherever you're at, right? Like, even if you try to DP them while they're in the corner and they block it, it's all of a sudden you're in the corner and it just hurt down.
Yeah. In fact, sorry, she had so much carry that Levi put himself in the corner. Like, went underneath Dysphoria on accident just because of how much momentum they had. Oh, that's a nice DP. See, again, when Levi jumps, right when Striker player jumps, like, putting out the DP isn't too bad, but going for the DP every time you see the loaded up, 1-inch punch, right? It depends on the setup. You have to be ready. Oh, good option by Dysphoria. Grabs around, staying alive in this set.
Yeah, Dysphoria definitely hanging on. Has a lot of good options, but Striker is definitely one of those characters that you only need 1 or 2 mistakes against him before you just leave, right? Before they've gotten too much momentum or too much pressure on their end, too much damage, whatever it may be. So yeah, so as long as Dysphoria can kind of clean it up, not be throwing DPs on block or anything anymore, right? And just kind of hold some of this down. I think they're obviously they're a very good player. You don't get to DD2 without playing against Strikers either. You have to play the game a lot, and surely that means you're playing against other Strikers.
A good amount of Strikers.
Yeah.
One, I bet these guys have played each other a few times. Yeah, 67-2. There's a lot of games here. Ooh, good throw. I really appreciate how bold. Oh, again, yeah, the Bluetooth. How bold Dysphoria is being. Playing a character that is a projectile character, right? But like not turtling in any way.
Gets the super. That should be game 2 going the way of Levi Lin. Also shout out to the Coffee with the raid.
Hey.
Yeah, I think they played the tournament earlier. We're streaming their run, and now we're raiding up over us. We are just outside of winner side top 8 here. We might even end up with a double feature of Levi here while everyone else is finishing up their matches. But we will see. Yeah, so winner of this gets to go up to top 8 for winner side. They're going to be up against Void. Void to get over FlowchartKen 3-1.
Oh dang, Berserker Mirror. Yeah, that should have been Berserker Mirror off stream. Glad it was off stream. Unfortunately, not able to get a hold of that match.
Yeah, thank the Dungeon Fighter gods. Oh, again. Oh no. Yeah, that was another instance where Levi had too much momentum on that combo and put themselves in the corner, and then wasn't able to get anything off of it. What a response!
That was nice. Yeah. Now, yeah, because that could have been the kill. That could have been the kill, I think. Oh no! That was such a last hit, so it was very hard to confirm. What's the option here? This is actually very stressful for both players. Oh, gets hit by a grenade, but it's not enough damage.
Oh, yep, tried to armor through it, and just ran out of projectile, or not armor size, but projectile invincible through it. Just ran out of frames and got hit by it.
Ooh, the grenade again coming in clutch. That grenade is, yeah, it doesn't do a ton of damage, but it's annoying as hell. It's a tough move to try and get around. Again, stopping combos. Like, Dysphoria has been saved by that grenade. By them throwing out the grenade like 4 or 5 times just this round. This is close. They need anything right now. A single solitary solo hit. That's exactly what they got.
Yep, that 5AA from launcher, pretty good at that. Just getting a single hit, right? Like, let me just occupy this this portion of the screen with some just active frames.
Yeah.
And if
you want to try and roll, no. You want to try and move, no.
Yeah, could you just be a deer and stick a hurt box in one of these freeze? What a conversion! That was so smart for everybody. That's Levi winning for a dive kick, converted because Dysphoria was ready to punish it. And then Dysphoria changed their punish to go into something, or into more projectiles to hit them on the way down.
Yeah, this is experience. Dysphoria is showcasing their experience here in so many ways, right? We see the interruption between the DP into the one-edge punch, right? This striker can cancel her DP on the first hit. We see the DPs coming through whenever striker enters the air. You know, Dysphoria is ready. As you mentioned before, the combo pickups, right? The opportunity and taking advantage of those opportunities. Oh, unfortunately, DP. That's rough. Okay, let's see what Levi's pressure is. Yep, good staggers. Just delays is really all that was. He just delayed that barely long enough. And now, not gonna have enough to kill. Oh! Okay, alright, didn't have quite enough to kill, but I think I should have been wrong there. Woo! Good conversion into dive kicks. One of the best dive kicks in fighting game history because it leads into full combos, leads into pressure. The trajectory is exactly what you want it to be. The speed is great. I'm not going to say it's the best because there's been some belligerent moves out there. However, it's a good one. It's a good one.
Yep, this is set point for Levi if they're able to get this. But Dysphoria putting up quite the fight, quite the shot. I love just, like, the slide with the grenade. It's like, oh, punish it. Yeah, no, punish it. Oh, okay.
I feel like, Dysphoria is doing some Finding Nemo. It's like, hey, touch the butt.
Yeah.
You won't.
Touch it. You won't. What, you scared?
Scared? Come on. But again, with that grab into nuke, we hadn't seen that this set yet. I don't think that Dysphoria had the time, the space to really establish the nuke pressure and bring it out to win a game. That's when you want to bring out those kind of sneaky mix-ups, right? That the other player hasn't seen yet. They kind of forget those are options. It's now 2-2. We are tied up. Winner of this game moves forward. Oh, good combo by Dysphoria. Taking her full screen, getting all that white health back, and taking some life of their own. Oh, Levi did so much to try and get around that grenade. It still was not enough. Again, very little damage, but it essentially was a combo breaker. The grenade served as a combo breaker, and there again, this was working in ways that are so defensive.
Yeah, just such a good option. Again, yeah, like its purpose isn't really to be there and you know blow someone up or do a bunch of damage, but it just stops, you know, stops the pressure. Maybe if it punishes a lagging enough move, launcher's able to get something going there, or if nothing else, launcher's able to get out of the combo and try and start the zone and game up again. Yeah, good punish on the guard cancel, and now we're at Dysphoria match point.
I will say, if there's one character in this game who can quote-unquote download, lore-wise, it will be Launcher. She's got that, you know, high-tech stuff on her ear, you know, that she got like the UI, I bet, in her glasses. Dysphoria has activated the download, I'd say. However, Levi is answering with some raw combo damage here in the corner.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter what your download is if you're just in my combo, right? Oh, tried to guard cancel, but is it there? I think we're looking at double match point now.
I think we are. Awful time for the ad break. Oh no!
No.
It's hitting me right now at least.
Uh-oh.
That's all right though. We're going to continue forward.
The Twitch gods have decided. They told everyone to go watch it on YouTube.
Ooh, ooh. Okay, good corner combo here from Levi. They're pretty close in health. Oh, there's DP. Okay, Dysphoria, let's see what their options are. They'll try and keep Levi as far away as they can. Oh, the other side of the grenade. That's a good way to get around it. But again, couldn't continue the combo because of that grenade. And the fear of getting hit by it. Again,
oh, okay.
It's a combo breaker. I love it.
Yep, you can't roll the 5 AA. So much damage off it. I think it's gonna need, yeah, it still need another hit, but. Oh, what a pickup!
That was sick. That was the first time, one of the first times we've seen a full combo pickup from Dysphoria off of the grenade launch. That was actually really cool.
Yep, and that is Dysphoria taking it. It was looking a little rough for him in the beginning. But yeah, that is them moving on. So that's taking it 3-2 over Levi. That means Dysphoria will be up against Levi for our first round of winner's side top 8. And then Clivus and Vagabond are playing right now. The winner of that will be up against DaniPhantom. So that's the other side of our winner's top 8 here. Yep. And so let's just go ahead and see who we've got up and coming next. I know there were some of our competitors had problems with getting in a lobby and like staying in a lobby long enough to run a set.
Yep.
And so they've been running that in the background. So we may be just a second, but let's see who else we got here. So it's already all up and ready, but we are good to go here for our next match. Dysphoria up again, up against Void. So those new channel predictions are up as well. Get your channel point bets in there on who's going to be taking this. This is our first match of top 8. So winner of this moves on to winners finals. So yeah, so get those points in, and here we go. We get to see some more Launcher, and then we get a Berserker, which we haven't seen too much Berserker on today's stream just yet.
No, not just yet. Usually, when we get down to the brass tacks, you know, top 4, we almost have a Berserker in most of those matchups. Because yeah, Void goes far every week. Alpaca typically goes quite far. So yeah, we have a lot of great Berserkers in the scene. FlowchartKen is still in the bracket as well. There's a chance we can see them later. So yeah, a lot of good Berserkers here. But really cool to see a Launcher 2 times in a row. It's the same Launcher. But I really like Dysphoria's playstyle. And right there, the air-to-airs that the character has are really fun to watch. Just the laser coming down. It's just a sick animation. And I'm curious what people think of this matchup now. beautiful, but not enough meter to finish it off, but just barely short. After the patch, I'd love to hear someone's take in chat. Lassie, what do you think of this match, for example? But no, any other Berserker player or Launcher player, how this matchup goes. I'd love to hear about it. Dysphoria says, I suck at it. And then Void, I heard, oh my gosh, the 9-1 matchup. Okay. Lassie just has an emoji, which is all the input I want. I'm kidding. Launcher objective to destroy Berserker. Unwinnable matchup for Zerg. Unwinnable. Damn. Cool. I'm kind of happy that Berserker actually has one of those matchups, and that it's actually one of the most, used to be one of the worst characters in the game.
I was gonna say, yeah, like, I don't know if I've heard unwinnable and Berserker in the same sentence, at least not in that order. Like,
no, not in that order.
Usually it's opposing Berserker is unwinnable.
Yeah. But no, yeah, Flowchart would definitely know better than I. Ooh, doesn't even need to use the super. That I kind of wanted to see it, but that's okay. Dysphoria is like, nope, I got momentum. Let's go into the next round as fast as we can. Yeah, I will say too, this was a matchup that my character, that Vanguard, really struggled against as well, playing against Launcher, because yeah, like Vanguard's good about mid-screen, you know, close to you, out to mid-screen, but any further away, just very, very few options. And I have a couple more options now, but you know, Launcher also has just simply improved in every way. So I definitely can see the polarity, I guess, just how polar this matchup can be. And yeah, Void is struggling right now.
Well, if that matchup was there, that would be insane. Yeah, it definitely does seem like a matchup that like can be fine, and then all of a sudden it's just Launcher just says it's not fine anymore. And like, yeah, just look at all this damage yet. And Void already at low health has been getting chipped down by all the projectiles and any sort of, you know, Berserker options that they were picking as well. Now it just barely in time. Okay, good opener there.
There's a way around the grenade. That was actually really nice. They spent as much time in the air as they could. Now, Dysphoria could have DP'd if the timing was right, but it was so tricky because like Void essentially fell and then converted and then fell again with, you know, the plus range attack. So really good option by Void to get around that grenade pressure and get the round. Flowchart thinks it's actually the worst matchup in the game of any character. Wow. Wow, that is wild. I'm not saying I don't believe you. I just, it's cool to hear. We just don't get to see the matchup often. And it's not as many Launcher players in our community, at least, than I'd like to see. Ooh!
Right, and what's funny too, if this is the worst matchup that exists in the game, and Berserker's one of the best characters in the game, it would lead you to believe that more people would be playing Launcher. But maybe that is also just something, you know, before the patches. You know, having a great matchup chart against a top 1 character does not a good character make.
Nay,
itself, right?
No, it doesn't, Master Uruguay.
that's. I said it. And I was like, wait. I was like, why did he say nay? I was gonna make fun of you for saying nay. Then I realized what I said. I was like, you know what, fair enough. I brought that on me.
Lassie, poor Zergs have to work so hard for their win.
It's rough out in these streets for a poor Berserker main, man.
I need to do 2 full combos to kill. How hard that is. But no, this matchup looks rough. I will absolutely admit to that. 100%. This seems like a very difficult matchup for Berserker. And Dysphoria knows how to run it. And though, frankly, for how long Launcher has been struggling, it is nice to see her kind of eating in a matchup right now. And yeah, supposedly it was this way before the patch. And so I can't say I have a ton of sympathy. Void has won before. Void has done incredibly well before. It is good to see Dysphoria, you know, yeah, making some real headway in this bracket.
Yep, and we kind of talked about it in the last match, right? That, you know, Dysphoria up against a striker. Surely you don't get DD2 without playing strikers. There's no shot you get DD2 without just the horde of Berserkers in this video game, right?
Absolutely.
Like, so surely they know the matchup, but that does not have to work together with, right? That, you know, Void, very good player. I'm not quite sure what their PS4 ranking is, but obviously a very good player competitor. but you may not have fought against as many launchers, which can kind of compound the bad matchup, right? That if it's a bad matchup and one you don't have experience in, that's also a bad matchup, you know, effectively.
Yeah, I will never know, well, maybe not never, but I have no idea how the matchup is for Vanguard against Enchantress, because I played that matchup like 4 or 5 times ever.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And so it's one of those things that just because I don't have the personal experience, I just don't know. And yeah, Launcher is not that common. And so Void is doing very well. That was a great round, the last round that we just saw. And again, good call out here. Void again needs 2 touches. Needs 2 touches, and in this case, maybe 1. Like, is this going to be enough? No, not quite.
Ooh, I thought they made that out, but not quite.
Oh, there's the DP. Boy got some health back from it.
Got
a little bit to work with.
I thought he just ran. I was like, Berserker, no! No, Berserker!
Okay, the laser actually beat out Void's button. Void's buttons are, sorry, Berserker's buttons are usually very fast. And so that was a interaction I was not expecting. Yeah, I can't roll. The 5AA is always there. For any character trying to get close, that has always been a struggle.
Thought he waited out the grenade, but not quite. Oh, didn't quite get the roll through the big fireball either. Just eating all this, and you're all the way back in the corner now.
Yeah. I'm curious, most characters can't jump over that big, the big ball that she sends right there. Maybe if Void does a jump and then like his RMS, because it does lift him in the air, but that's such a, that was ridiculous. That's such a big call out. It would have been very difficult to try, and that is Dysphoria taking it 3-0 over Void. Void, a former Mutiny champion, will likely be a Mutiny champion again in the future. And so, yeah, excited to see how they continue on in the bracket. But very pumped for Dysphoria here. Love to see this showing. Guy has helped us out with commentary so many times. Probably would have helped out tonight if I had asked, but I was like, this man has a baby. This man's just competing. Like, I want to give him a bit of a break.
Right.
You know?
Has made top 4 3 weeks in a row, commentating, playing, and taking care of a human child. Like,
yeah,
it's you deserve a week off. You can do just 2 of those things. We'll
yeah,
take
let me scrape it.
Yeah, we'll
tiny
take
bit off that plate.
We'll take the easiest one away from you. And we do have new childhood predictions up. Vagabond and DaniPhantomPR. This is our other side. The winner's top 8. So the winner basically is going to go up against Dysphoria for winners finals a little bit later. Yeah, Vagabond, great showing last week. They won last week, right? Vagabond did?
Yep, that was their second Mutiny win.
Yep, the week of the Crusaders.
Good week.
yeah, quite the week. Holy Willy.
I'm not tired of them yet. I know Crusader is very strong. Maybe at some point soon, maybe I'll be like, Crusader, like kind of like how some of us might be for Berserker. However, right now this stuff is hype. Like I'm just good to see. Oh, the armor, but again, the armor against armor did not work out there well for DaniPhantomPR.
That was so confident from Vagabond. They have been there before. Have been in that scenario before.
Oh no! Again, okay. So DaniPhantom has gone for that twice now, where, he's expecting to armor through some of Crusader's moves. My question is, what happens next? Like, if DaniPhantom armors through, gets a hit, and then uses conversion, then he might be able to break Vagabond's armor. But if not, it seems like Vagabond just simply wins that interaction, because that's what happened the last couple times. Curious to see if we can see the interaction again, but this time with DaniPhantom coming out on top, and exactly how that kind of shakes out. Dysphoria, your one losing matchup to DDT, talking about Berserker. Yeah, on PSN especially, as we all acknowledge that, dude, this is going to be essentially as much damage as Vanguard basically can get. Oh, without the drop! Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have said anything. He didn't go into super because he wanted to confirm the next hit into guaranteed kill. But instead tried to extend the combo. Had to drop because of that. Oh, that would break the armor.
Lots of conversion. going out. I like those, like the hammer slam. Get out of there, don't go into sleepy cone mode.
Ooh, that was fast enough to break through the attempt into Behead by DaniPhantom. That is one thing about Behead. You have to activate Brandish and then cancel it directly into Behead. Like, it's not an immediate DP. It's not an immediate armor move. It takes a couple of frames to get yourself into that armor. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, good roll. A roll again, but goes directly into the low post from Vagabond. Oh, activates the armor. And gets his own armor broke, does Danny. Uh-oh, into Apocalypse combos. This crap. This is what I love.
So much damage.
No. Dude!
He hit him with the whole, he hit him with a funny number, dude.
It looked like one continuous combo. That's wild. It was absolutely insane. Oh.
That was a 69 hit Crusader combo. For those playing along.
Nasty.
Ooh, baited the throw out. Didn't quite get the punish. Oh!
There we go. Okay. I was just saying, when are we going to see the interaction work in favor of Danny? It finally did. He's going to get great damage from this. Yep, does 2 rounds of the air MS move because he has the meter. Goes into Brandish, but nothing comes out of it. Ooh. Okay, conversion is coming for sure to keep it safe. Yep. Okay, Danny's being a little more patient. He realizes this is his last leg, at least on the winner side of the bracket. He's got to be careful. That's plus frames into the guard cancel. Okay. Oh, good option by Vagabond. That was something of a 50-50 right there. Like, Danny's call out to go for the 4S. Most buttons that Vagabond would have pressed, that would have worked, and he either would have, continued the block pressure, getting closer and closer into guard break, or he would have got the win, right, just with a normal combo. But Vagabond jumps, does the spear Longinus, and sends DaniPhantom into the loser's bracket. You know, I like today. I start at 8,000. I imagine I'm going to end at 8,000. But if I'm at 7.9, it's on your head. I'm gonna be so pissed. But it's fun. It's fun. Yeah, go to predict in the chat right now. You have about a minute and a half left to make those predictions. And yeah, let's see who walks away with it. We have Clivus ahead as far as DD ranking goes. However, Kevin Batoy playing the character that most people would consider stronger. Hitman has been a very strong character since games like launch. So we'll see how this goes. Ooh. Oh, then Sake, are you getting the next matches lined up? I think Levi was asking in that Twitch chat.
Oh, yeah, I am letting everyone know. Yeah, so I was messaging Ken and Levi right now. So perfect. Yep, you guys read my mind. So let me finish that to you, and I'll let everybody know.
Cool. Thank you. All right, we'll go ahead and focus in on the match here. So close in life here. Clivus definitely with a meter lead. Now, as all of you know, as most of you know, if you played this game or watch it at all, Hitman is dangerous most when in Awakening. However, Clivus is dangerous most when you jump. That man is ready. Woo! The perfect call out with the head. That's one of my favorite things that you can do now with Vanguard. You can do dive bomb directly into behead. It calls out guard cancel as long as their guard cancel is delayed by the tiniest bit. Calls out DP as well. If you know the DP after you land, like it's such a good option. Clivus went for it right there and paid out tremendously. Damn, there is a discussion in the chat about Zerker and Launcher. It's fun. I appreciate you guys sharing how you feel.
Yeah, it's fun seeing there's so many like first-time chatters. Like this debate between these two characters has just drawn everyone from the lurkers. Just all the lurkers who are just normally here for some mutiny action are like, wait, I have an opinion.
I just want to watch some good matches tonight. Wait, we talking Zerker? Oh yeah, crack my fingers.
Zerker,
Let's go.
Let me bust out the good keyboard for this one.
Uh-oh. Okay, now you have to kill. The DP starter doesn't do a ton of damage. Oh, but this, I think, should be enough now. Because he's going to be able to go into... Yeah, no, this will definitely be enough.
Yeah, just a little bit more in here. Vanguard, not the smallest of lads, so yeah, he has to do a little bit more. Into the super, this should take it. What's up, Yoshi, in here as well with the raid?
Hey.
Yeah, I believe their run ended just outside of top 8 there, but yeah, great to see you. Thanks for the raid. Thanks for hanging out. Also, like totally dope that you're streaming your tournament run too. That's always cool. That is one thing I really love about the match arena as well. That on the main page when you go to the stream tab, it'll show everyone who has like a Twitch channel link. But not necessarily that everyone streams their own run, but if you do want if you've got a favorite player or you want to learn some more about a grappler matchup, you can check out Yoshi stream, things like that. Or if you want to
Yoshi, another grappler player, along with obviously our resident Sassy Lassie.
Yep.
Yoshi went out 2-3 against Levi. That's and Levi is a striker, and so that matchup, I know Lassie has talked about being very rough, and I've seen it. Yeah, so like respect to Yoshi for even taking 2 games. Yeah, I know.
Clivus did all the good things with blocking all of that. I think Kevin's like, word DP. Opened him up.
DP in a combo too. That's what's nutty about it. Oh, a little bit of chip. This is a dangerous spot.
Yep, he's gonna take the first game in the set. Next game.
That's why it's a dangerous spot. I was gonna say, it's better long range for Hitman because Hitman, for some reason, has the super that I think, and Lassie's talked about this as well, I think I got the idea from him, that super should be Vanguards, right? It's a super long range attack that goes like full screen. You can whiff punish with it. Almost no characters in the game can whiff punish using their supers. Hitman and Ranger, right? Those are 2 of the ones that come to mind that can actually use their super like in neutral. And so that, sorry, a little rant about it because it's a great move. I just wish it was on someone else.
Yeah, I do love that. Yeah, like Hitman pulls out a lance for that super. It's like Vagabond's like, I've been holding this the whole time. Or I mean, Vanguard's like, I've been holding this the whole time. Like, this just should be my super. Why is it like an overhit?
Damn, Mira calling me out. Luki be like, DK's bat swing's silly, but he uses Vanguard. I'm like, yeah,
it's true. I think all the characters are silly in this video game though. Oh, you kind of hit the fight. I think they're going to need something else where you get a lot of good damage off of this.
Yeah, we'll need one more touch. Maybe a grab, but it's so difficult to grab when...
that'll do it. That will do it.
It's hard to grab on Hitman because his DP, even if you block it, he's got the follow-up. And so, like, they're trying to run up and grab, trying to run up and do anything. Like, the DP is always an option that you have to respect it and the follow-up to, whenever you are going up against the Hitman in Awakening. Oh, there's a whip grab. Staggers in the buttons and gets a combo here in the corner.
Ooh, the stare down.
Oh, the instant overhead twice by Kevin. And then Clivus responds with blocking, and then a jump dive bomb. Great option. Damn, good combo. One thing great about that combo he did specifically was the corner carry. It moved Kevin so far over to the right. They're back in neutral now, but also got Clivus further away from the corner that he was in. Uh-oh. Oh no, he had it. He had it. That would have been the kill.
Like just the max range for both of these characters to be able to play at here.
Yep. Oh, the overhead. Oh, he missed. Oh no!
You got the DP and the cancel into the combo there.
Yep. It was hard. Kevin went for the overheads and he like went over the top of Clivus. Clivus, again, very patient player, perhaps too patient in that one situation because was unable to get the kill, get the punish and the death.
Oh, yeah, tried to do some sort of air reset. Clivus having none of that. I'm just gonna dive bomb out of your combo and start my own, please.
Yeah, no, thank you. Not for me today. Ooh. Okay, raw DP, and raw DP, but gets punished by one of the highest damaging things that Hitman has. Oh, what the drop!
He ran in full screen for that too, and then dropped it there.
I know. Oh, smart. Clivus stopped it early because he did not want to put Kevin into Awakening. It was a low poke, and so unlike other characters, Vanguard gets very little damage off of his low poke, and so he knew that he could not get the kill.
Yeah, but now the next hit, if it's any considerable next hit, should be able to take it, especially with the Awakening Super, right?
Yep. And especially with Kevin now in the corner, because ooh, okay, in Awakening, here's the DP.
No. I was about to say a throw could probably kill Kevin, and then Kevin's like, a throw could probably kill you. Alright, 2-0 so far for Kevin. Again, this is to get into loser side top 8. The winner of this is going to be up against Above Ruin.
Oh, that's your prize. For,
yeah, congrats, it's a Ghost Blade.
Wow. Okay, and 2-0, is that correct? Yeah, 2-0 in favor of Kevin. The games have not felt like 2-0. Clivus has been putting in work. It's just, that was the craziest thing that Kevin could have done, honestly, was wake up, run, grab. I would not have seen that coming at all.
Yeah, it's been like the longest 2-0. Just taking everything. Oh, little reset. I didn't want that combo. I wanted this one.
Shoot, dude, shoot. Okay, plus frames, yep, respected by Kevin. Okay, into the head, does not get hit. However, yep, is able to take a little bit of extra white health with the 5AA into Earth Shatter. Good roll by Kevin.
What a punish off of it too. Good block through overhead. Yep. No more of that, please. Take the DP.
Yeah, no, Clivus is so ready. I think sometimes it's preemptive, but other times, it's like, hey, as soon as he leaves the ground, I am pressing my DP as fast as I can. No, that's it. That's it.
Yep, precisely. That roll is very swaggy. I've never really looked at it before, but yeah, very, very swag looking.
Yeah, it's hella sexy. Even with my rant about his super, I still went back when my wife and I ranked the hottest characters in this game, like a week after its release, so months ago, Hitman was my #1. I think this man is far, far too attractive. Though Spectre's coming, and Spectre might take the #1 slot. Yeah. Because damn, that character is looks good. I should say that.
Yeah, very stylish. Very stylish.
Ooh.
What like a neutral dead zone to just jump in where the DP wouldn't hit. Because I think if Hitman hit any buttons in the air, then he would have put themselves into the DP range. And so just put a roll, man just rolled in place to dodge the jump in.
Do some good damage, but not quite enough to get the kill. He needs one more setup, and again, he ends it to make sure that Kevin is not in Awakening. But, yep, I was going to say, that block, that chip damage will put him into Awakening. Oh, that's it. That is it. Kevin gets it. 3-0 over Clivus. This is losers. This is like we've said it a bunch of times, but this is wild because these two players very easily would be, could and have been in the top 8 on winner side, top 4 on winner side. So
with Dysphoria and Vagabond here, so yeah, get your channel point bets in. Who you think is going to take this?
I tell you, I think this is a bit of an uphill battle for Dysphoria. I do not think it is impossible because we've seen their skill today, right? We really have. Holy hell, 2.3 thousand channel points going towards Dysphoria right now. That is incredible. But yeah, we are going to see what happens because, yeah, Vagabond is a monster Crusader player. We haven't got to see them play a little bit because, yeah, we saw Dysphoria matches kind of in between. We'll see what happens. So yeah, channel points. Go ahead, predict. It's free gambling. It's fun gambling if you win, and we'll see what happens.
Yep, fun gambling if you win, and if you lose, oh no, you're stuck watching more Mutiny streams to get those channel points back. So, kind of a win-win, realistically. Either you win, get more channel points, or you lose your channel points and you get to watch some more hype games.
Oh, speaking of hype, man, perfect KO to start us off here from Crusader. Woo! That's a way to... Oh, and he still has to go into his I'm sleepy animation at the end. Yeah, Durger, there are Swift masters in that Discord, yes. Spliffy is one of them. Jamaican player, very, very good Swift master. And we honestly don't have that many in our community that that I at least play against often, but they definitely exist. Yeah, there's 140 people in there. There's definitely a few Swift masters. Ooh. Okay, yep, that's exactly what Dysphoria needs to do, is the nukes into throws, into nukes, into fake throws. Like, that's exactly what needs to happen. Okay, good cross throw. Good throw into the corner here by Vagabond. Oh, very nice. Okay, Dysphoria gonna push Vagabond all the way into the corner if he can. Yeah, yep. Now, not a ton of damage with each of these sets, especially considering the high health that Crusader has. However, oh, he got around the nuke! He got around the nuke because of the animation on that throw. That is so cool. Whenever there's a camera shift, that counts as, you know, like an animation. If there's an animation, you can't get hit out of it no matter what. And so, yeah, anything like some of the DPs, right? That move right there has an animation. The game will not let you like interrupt those moves. Okay, I think next hit for pretty much anyone should win unless it's a grab. Uses all the conversion, dies for it because that put him at low enough health that Dysphoria used the DP to win. Whoever bet 2,000 plus points on Dysphoria is probably feeling pretty good right now because that was a great first game.
Yeah, they must know something that I don't want to say that we don't know, but they have a lot of confidence in this, right?
Yes. Yeah, they totally do. Ooh. Okay. Okay, yep, pushing Vagabond back towards the corner. Ooh. Interrupts their immune projectile move before the immunity actually starts. Or projectile immune move. Good corner combo here into the setup. He's got armor, he's got no meter, but that doesn't really matter because he's a freaking walking machine.
Yeah, I love how you like just use the armor to get around that launcher air normal there and was able to hit around this guy. Didn't get much of a combo out of it, but didn't have to deal with it at least.
Yeah.
We get a launcher super.
This is a sick super. I love camera work that like shows you the details. Okay, yep. I was like, I'm unsure if it's gonna kill because I see it so little. I see, you know, Crusader has a lot of life. However, it was just enough to finish up. Good breaking of the armor there by Dysphoria. Pulls the grenade out. Crusader not only has a lot of life, he also has a lot of guard damage, so it's harder to guard break a character like him. And while Launcher is not the best guard breaker in the game, it is something that she has become a little bit better with now after the most recent patch. Apocalypse gets shut down. Ooh, good corner. Oh, he didn't have any awakening because all the red life was taken. I'm sorry, any conversion because all the red life was taken by the last move. Okay, Dysphoria's in a great position right now. Already up a game. Uh-oh, just thrown into his own nuke.
Start again.
The third time's the charm. He faked the throw, did a run up, jump back spear. My gosh. If this man was in Fire Force, you'd hear him say, Latom. Let's put a little amen on that kill.
Mm-hmm. Good blocks here. Ooh, what a throw tech. It's fine.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't even need this throw. You get watch this.
I make my own wall.
I am the wall.
I make my own luck. No, I make my own wall corner combos. Interrupts there with the flamethrower. That was close. Okay, that's happened once again, where Vagabond went for the shoulder charge, but there's no conversion behind it to keep it safe. Oh, this is, I think, death. This has got to be the death. He's got so much meter.
Yeah, hopefully it is, because he spent so much gray life on that conversion. Yeah. I was just gonna say, like, that was just the same combo just looped over from Dysphoria there, but it did almost 50% in gray life to Vagabond. And Vagabond just cashed all that out for meter with that conversion, but he was able to take the round, and because of the round of the game from it, so definitely worth it. But yeah, it would have been real scary to just give up, at that point 40% of your life.
Yeah.
To be in a one-touch scenario with a full screen zoner.
Oof. Okay, it does have conversion this time, so to keep it safe. Ooh, but the flamethrower goes directly through the holy ball. Ooh. Wow, so much hit stun on that laser. Gets speared right over the laser though. Man, I didn't realize it was 1-1 as well. Dysphoria was so in the lead in that second match, and then Vagabond was able to clutch it out. Oh, and this should be the kill, right? If he goes into the big bomb. There it is. Okay. Dysphoria taking the round here in game 3. Oh, good air-to-air once again with the laser. And the DP coming from Vagabond. Okay, again makes his own corner right next to the other corner. Ooh. So much damage coming out here from Vagabond. Into the buff state as well. Yeah, that was a dangerous spot for very, very dangerous spot to be in for Dysphoria, because the DP, I think it would have only gone through one hit of the armor. I don't think it would have worked there, and so there was little he could do. Woo. Okay, going to the grenade. Yep, he baits out the throw. Doesn't get a full punish, however, still playing the mind games here against Vagabond. Dysphoria has a significant life lead, but does does a lot less damage than Crusader does per combo. Look at the damage throws. Look at this. Wow. Did they announce a Hammer Bros movie alongside the Mario movie? Because that's what we're watching right now.
Yeah, this is the trailer for it, actually. It's early footage.
Oh no! That is so dead. That is so incredibly dead. 2 single hits into the giant added hammer swing that he gets. I don't know what it's called, but the added hammer swing he gets when he is in that buff state. Incredible. Come around there. Now, just a little behind the scenes business for you guys. Whenever you hear me talking nonstop, it is because Sake is also RTO and is taking care of a lot of stuff in the background. So do not think that I'm just trying to steal the spotlight from him. He just talks the whole time. There is, hey, like, he's got stuff he's got to take care of, and when he's busy, like, I will be talking. So don't think that I'm just robbing you of getting to hear him.
Yeah.
He's got crap to do.
Yeah. So I was just gonna say, just to fill everyone in. Yes, it looks like just for whatever reason, FlowchartKen's PS4 connection is just deciding to not work this evening. It's just like on like Ham Studio dial-up. And so they're just really dropping out. So Levi is moving on. So Levi is going to be playing up against DaniPhantomPR off stream. And so the winner of that is going to be playing the winner of Above Room and Void for losers 7. And so yeah, so getting all that handled in the back end, that's why I've been, you know, muted here. Just trying to get all that worked out. Just so I know some people love like ASMR of keyboard clacking because I love mechanical keyboard sounding, but it's not the best for stream back. So, oh, you were able to pick up super off of that. I was like, damn, it sucks that this combo didn't kill. Never mind.
Yeah, because it was like from the other corner. Yeah, I didn't think he'd be able to take it all the way over there. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Actually, incredible by Dysphoria. Because yeah, I don't know what her new combos are, you know, but being able to, yep, the slide. That's what the big tool is there. Because she's able to use it to get all the way in, and I can see the combo after that. Oh my gosh, the anti-air was sick, Lassie. Yeah, that was amazing. Uh-oh, big damage. Here we go. Woo! My freaking word. And again, able to pull out the... that's death. Asking for points on the street, Danny. I like it. Also, Danny referenced a fam guard earlier, which, you know, that's for us Vanguard bros. Our bros and sisters with the demonic lances. Appreciate it. Ooh! Okay. Okay, that was really nice. Good combo here by Dysphoria in the corner.
Ooh, what a mix up there. Yeah, got the gun if Verdi tried to go for a throw. Vagabond just holding forward, getting out of there.
Oh, it's an animation. Okay, I was gonna say that move, since it has an animation, it takes Crusader out of his buff state. So a grab will take him out of his buff states where he doesn't have the recovery afterwards. Anything that has an animation like that slide that we've talked about. It's 2-2 right now, which is nutty. Because yeah, this matchup, when Dysphoria played in it the previous week, was very tough. It was a very, very tough matchup. Still did well, but was not able to ultimately prevail. However, looking very good right now. Good wall. Oh, it was too far away. She tried to grab onto his robes. She's like, Father, please come closer so I can throw you. He said, nay, my child, nay.
Please, I beg you.
Oh, this is going to be an uphill battle for Dysphoria. It already is in this matchup. However, that's a good way to start it with the nuke setups. Nope, nothing out of it except for some chip damage. Which is all used up. Vagabond is not afraid to use conversion. Wow.
What is happening on this screen?
That was so much.
There's so many effects.
Lassie in chat, how is Dysphoria making this matchup look 5-5 godlike? Yeah, Dysphoria is playing very well. But Vagabond is not a two-time DNF Mutiny champion without a reason. They also are playing very well. We'll see what happens here. Yep, nuke. Throws out the grenade as well. Okay. Now, Crusader's guard gauge is at about half as well. Something to keep an eye on.
Caught out of the air with the wall.
This is huge. Oh, the wall broke, so she's out of range. At least for the combo, but here comes the DP.
What a cross hit. I guess it's just a down input, but it still counts as a cross hit.
That's right, that's right.
So much chip damage coming out too.
Yep, using a lot of meter, but yeah, doing a lot of chip, taking a lot of white health, and yeah, Vagabond.
No!
Oh no!
Oh, we all saw it, and Dysphoria bit on it on the throw.
Yep, that's exactly what happened during the last round. Last round or last game, where yeah, she tried to grab, and Vagabond did a run up and then just a tiny little back walk, you know. Excellent players. This is a matchup that I think I think that Vanguard for me can handle fairly well. I think the biggest thing for me was just the player matchup because I play Luan all the time, who's just one of the best strikers out there. And so, you know, I found the matchup tough, mostly because of the player that I was playing against. I do think Striker is an incredibly strong character. So we'll see. Oh, that's a great answer. Look up roll on the advantage frames that Levi had. So it's possible for Danny to get this, definitely. But I think Levi's got to play pretty aggressively, and has a good chance coming out on top as well.
Yeah, DaniPhantom already showing that like kind of characteristic aggression. Just got knocked down. It's like the first or second time they're knocked down. Just broke up DP, and you know, got all of his pressure off. They got Levi all the way into the corner, but did get opened up with his round.
Yep. Levi spares us from seeing the Striker super. That was another super we saw a lot, again, because Luan won 5 in a row. Because the man trains and trains and trains. And then runs a train, you know, on
Yep.
But, yeah, no, that's just what happened. So I'm glad we didn't need to see it again this time.
Yeah, just very much the conductor of the pain train and also the one directing the workouts in the pain train.
That's right.
Getting everyone to practice.
Woo. And again, the winner of this will move on to losers semis to fight Void, and then the winner of that will go on to losers finals. So after this set, we only have guaranteed 3 sets. Obviously, there could be a reset grand. But yeah, we're still making good time, even with our connection issues, a couple of hiccups. Thank you guys so much for being on top of your matches, being on top of your recording. Really appreciate your help, and dang, Levi appreciates the jump, because that allowed him to get the round and get the first game in the set.
Yep, taking the first game over DaniPhantom here. Yep, so again, so this is just outside of loser semis, so loser this is going to be out in 5th. Winner is going to get to play up against Void, who did take it over above for win 3-0.
Woo! Oh yes, I love seeing an air-to-air from Vanguard because you have so much time to land and continue the combo afterwards. It was one of the most satisfying things to hit. Not as satisfying as a raw beat-head, but you know, nothing is. Oh, doesn't get the combo follow-up, and again, yep, they get the DP combo coming out from Levi. Not a ton of damage because the DP starter doesn't get her much, but it gives her something. You know, it's better than the typical 150 to 200 damage that other characters get off of their TPs. Danny's playing very smart, mixing up a number of options. But Levi, the jump dive kick on the read of the grab. Can't kill, right? No.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if that was like a cheeky reset or a drop there, but if it was Berserker, they would have, you know, converted the combo, obviously, because that's just what Berserker does, I guess, but the run-up throw, it works every time.
Well, and it was a cheeky wake-up option from DaniPhantom. He rolled, and like Striker, of all the characters, would be one of them that could punish you for just raw rolling, because very fast buttons, and like can auto-correct, even if she like presses a button facing you, her other buttons could like move and turn around just because they come out so fast. So DaniPhantom able to get out of there, definitely playing aggressively and boldly, as we know how he does.
Yeah, I like this. Just all the pressure, just the big normals, the run-up throw working again, just keeping Levi kind of locked down here in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like enough? The run-up throw has worked 3 times in a row. Okay, good guard cancel again. Didn't want to deal with any of that. How'd you get cancel?
I don't know, man.
What happened?
I don't know. Ooh. That's a good DP by Danny.
Yeah,
I don't know how these interactions work.
Yeah, that's. I was like, all right, Striker. Why is she DPing him that way? Well, hold on. She have time to like guard cancel, forward dash, roll, and then press another button.
Well, since you mentioned the run up throw working 3 times, we talk about all the time of take the throw, because as Ideal or No Deal points out in the Twitch chat, it's conditioning you to real danger, run up jump S, which is the dive bomb. So like it's good that Levi's taking the throws. I agree, but still, it is damage that Danny is getting. And the one time they tried to go for it and missed it was only because Levi went for the instant jump into dive kick.
Yeah, what a pick up there. Yeah, I got the kind of delayed jump in overhead meaty there. But, okay. Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, I think that dive kick hit at too weird of an angle to be able to actually punish for anything, and Danny just kind of capitalizing on it here.
Danny out here representing Vanguard. Famguard. I'm not going to say I have any inherent bias, but definitely showing what the quality of this character has.
Yeah, that was a great answer to the run-up throw there. Levi did just jump this air dive kick. He got the counter on, got that whole combo, and so that throw didn't work. Okay, good conversion, keeping it safe.
Ooh! Yep, yeah. I was going to say high enough to get that follow-up.
Danny is so ready for all these conversions.
I think that's what sets Danny apart the most. Oh, gets hit by the fast striker buttons. Again, that's a good answer, too, to the run-up throw. Like, you can see him coming from a mile away. You can probably just press buttons. Uh-oh. He's got conversion. Yeah, this is it. DaniPhantom is going to go up 2-1 in this set. Oh, does the extra combo swag just because.
Yeah, it's like that combo was like 4 hits longer than it needed to be. I think that the striker does not have that much health. Just do the super.
Hey, Resby, showing up in Twitch chat. Welcome, dude.
I think they're watching.
Boy Magazine in Grand Finals. So yeah, it's a good one to watch.
Yeah, I think they were watching muted, so I would have said hi earlier. But I love it in the chat. What in the devil, DaniPhantom? Yes.
Oh, Striker can punish that move from across the street. Yeah. The Striker can punish you from the previous game.
Yeah, remember when you whiffed that 2 games ago? Yeah, this is the punish still.
The resonating punishes, you know, they never leave.
Yeah, it's not after effect. Yeah. You got hit by this, and the next person you teach how to play Vanguard is going to get hit by it. Same move. But...
This is your legacy.
Yeah, your lineage is holding this down.
Bro. Okay, I know there's next to no recovery on her dive kick. I still can't believe that. Oh, that Danny's dive bomb couldn't punish it because that timing was flawless. And still couldn't get the punish. So, kind of unfortunate situation. It is going to be the kill. We will see the super. But that's okay. Yeah, it is a 6 super. I like seeing the ponytail move around when she does like her flurry of punches and kicks. It's like,
it is a super that feels like it could be way. Right,
yeah.
Like that last punch just a little bit lackluster on it, but what it doesn't lack in damage because it's still a super, right? And so definitely got the round. What a grab!
That was a full hit confirmed. Like he did the 4S immediately in the Brandon. He didn't press any other S buttons because the timing would have been ridiculous. And it's been ridiculous. That's the kill. Even yeah. I thought he wouldn't have enough meter, so instead of doing the 2M. He does the forward S, which does just a tiny bit more damage. Plus, he would have had the meter at the very end of that move anyway. This is 6-1. Respect from DaniPhantom to get in the round. On set point, too. He is up 2-1.
Yep, this is Levi's tournament lifer on the line in this round. Ooh. Danny has been ready to pick up every single straight hit combo in all games, like all 4 games of the set so far. Okay, a little miss on the medium. Maybe fiending for the double perfect.
Oh, below. Yep, Danny tried to roll, he tried to do something on Wake Up, but it just wasn't the right option. Too aggressive. Too aggressive. Oh, yep. He's able to block. Okay, Levi pushes Danny to the corner. This is an integral round. This is going to be that's plus frames. And a conversion as well for more plus frames.
The armor through the dive kick. That's DaniPhantom taking it 3-1 over Levi, knocking Levi out. That means DaniPhantom's going to be going up against Void here.
Money for this week, putting in $200 themselves. Again, big thank you. They've been playing a lot on PC, they did say, and said that they don't enjoy the PSN play experience as much. But of course, this is where, you know, almost all of us in this, many of us in this community started, right? That's where I first met Mirajane. Yeah, week 2, week 3, when I started streaming and doing videos. I was playing against their Dragonite, and they joined me, I think, for my first ever weekly stream. So yeah, you know, definitely a legacy player here. And again, channel points, you can predict with them now on either Void or DaniPhantom who you think is going to win. good start by DanPhantom.
Yeah, looking pretty good so far in this round. Oh, good DP, yep. I have this abiding fear that in the next patch, the Clivus is going to have some sort of way to combo off their DP. Because it just feels so natural, right?
Yeah, I know.
Clivus should be able to do, but...
Well, yeah, so far it's been reserved solely for Hitman and for now Swiftmaster after the recent patch. In Awakening, they can combo off their DP. Oh, and Striker, of course. Striker can combo off the DP as well. Oh, the conversion keeps himself safe, and then the DP to answer the run-up dive bomb from DaniPhantom. Ooh, but just swinging with the 5M. We're gonna see some decent damage here. And let's see what Danny's ender is. Yep, that gives great Oki.
Yep, just so much pressure to keep him voice again. Oh, he got an opening here. Yeah, not gonna be able to get too much off of him, but that will tiny up in rounds here in our first game.
Good stuff. Just getting those, again, we talked about this last set. Like, woo! DaniPhantom was ready for any hit. Even there, he knew that it wasn't a counter jump. And so he used conversion to run up and get the combo extension afterwards. And yeah, 50% combo, basically round start.
Big conversion from Void to not get blown by that big head. Oh, and Void spent so much life earlier.
No way! I thought, okay, so he started with the shoulder charge, which has a ton of like gravity scaling. And so I was like, oh, he's not gonna be able to finish it off because he didn't have the meter. But Danny knew better. He knew that he could do the full S into 6S into 6S into 4S and finish off the combo. I didn't know. I got to go lab those combos off of the shoulder charge combo starter because I assumed that you did not have a lot of options. But Danny showing me wrong, takes the first game.
Ooh, what a challenge for him. Like an anti-air, he was what, 5B? Just press my combo starter button, please, thank you. Oh! Bit of a reset there, it looked like. A very weird drop. Oh, caught the toes. Okay. Oh, you're not there. Oh,
Totally.
Alright, Void answering back, takes the first round of the Mutiny here.
That was a surprising yet hype way to win that round because like I was like, oh cool, like combo's done. He's gonna activate his his buff and all that, but then he actually uses the dive bomb extender that's new, after the patch. That was his biggest buff. Well, one of his biggest buffs. He's got one other one that's kind of ridiculous as well, but like that's one of his biggest buffs that allows him to extend combos in new ways. The other buff is that when he's in Awakening, he recovers life. But he keeps the white life, so he's able to keep all his same combo routes that he had like before Awakening. So, ooh, that was nasty. The overhead into the land, into another overhead. This is going to be the kill, and Void that ties up 1-1. You always think that the opponent's on the ground for barely too long, and that he's not going to be able to finish up the combo, but every time, either the dive bomb, it's a dive bomb attack, or just the other OTG options that Berserker has, he's able to finish it up.
Yeah, that's I had to learn that, like, coming in so hard, coming from not playing the game very much, right, to run in these tournaments, like, there's always another OTG. Almost always. I tried to roll in through this.
Has conversion. Yep, he's going to use it. Oh, that's sick. The patience, too. That was the perfect timing on that attack. Goes into the head. He's trying to bait out something.
Yeah, so much pressure here, too. Yeah, just kind of chipping away after. Void's going to be doing a little bit of their own, chipping away at their life here. Oh, trying to go for a reset. Void's been kind of getting cute in some of those resets right now, trying to get Danny to open up in the middle of a combo. You know, maybe thinks that, and because likely the combo that the original combo wouldn't have killed, but with a reset in the middle there, it's like you kind of see here. But Danny has been pretty on point with, you know, any drops in the middle. Danny's always been like he's never been opened up by the reset in the middle. I should say maybe the next mix up he's been opened up by, but by the drop or the drop into reset itself, you're not susceptible to jet. What response to the roll? Just watched him run the whole way and then roll underneath, punish Void for rolling.
Yeah, that was really nice. Goes to the dive bomb afterwards, delays and gets rolled on, but no punish. However, Void gets to open up right after that. Now we'll see how much damage he gets out of this, or if he goes for another reset.
Corner to corner on the combo to get back all the way to here. Yeah, so let's see instead of his overhead into another instrumental head.
Would have got me for sure.
Yeah, so this is probably going to be the game here. I'd have to assume that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Void's not going to drop this unless he does. Okay.
Yeah, unless he does. While the super's actively coming down. You'll never know.
Never know. Vanguard cuts his mullet just to make his hurt box smaller so he doesn't get hit by it. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, that is Void going up 2-1 over DaniPhantom. Is on set point to get themselves into losers finals.
Yep, this is the money match. Yep, into the money here.
Yeah, a money match to then have to fight against Dysphoria, which found out before, not a good matchup for Berserker. So very interesting.
Yeah, what a top 4 Berserker, Vanguard, Launcher, Crusader.
Yeah.
And not in the order that you think.
Not at all, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, conversion, but still got hit. You really try to press something directly out of conversion, which is what you do, right? It's your frames. And so Danny did get hit, but, you know, I'm sure you could try to press a 5A or something else. Oh, gets hit by door cross. That actually turns out all right for him. He's able to push himself out of the corner a little bit.
Yeah, what a deep leader to challenge the jump dive. Void just going for it. Yeah, gonna be able to take this round. No super necessary. Thank goodness.
Supers are hype. I love me some supers, but yeah, you get tired of some supers in fighting games. That's just how it is. I'm trying to think of what super in MK11 I got most tired of. Because, like, again, they're cool. I like them, but a few of them I saw too much. You know, maybe Jackie. Maybe Jackie super. Perhaps Setfion. Maybe one of those.
Definitely.
Yep.
Ooh.
Really cool. What? Kodokans. Oh, I love Kodokans.
Kodokans is so good. I could see Kodokans.
Yes. Yep.
Maybe
lots of places.
So I love Spawn, but Spawn's super.
Yeah. That is going to be it right
we
there.
We talked about Mortal Kombat for 30 seconds and Void wins the set 3-1.
No. I was like, I haven't talked about any other fighting games tonight, you know, any other caveats. I haven't brought up Last of Us. I just started playing Last of Us for the first time ever. Like, I've managed to avoid bringing it up just because, you know, it's not our topic. And then I'm like, well, I can bring up other fighting games, and that we completely missed the end of the end of the game. So my bad.
Berserker used to Super Void 1.
However, I'm excited because we get to see a very rough matchup for Berserker. And then afterwards, if let's say that, you know, Dysphoria comes out on top, then we get to see a very rough matchup for Dysphoria. And so, like, he's going to have to go from the, you know, eating a full feast, being on top of the world, to being a peasant with no food and no shelter, no dog even. And if you're homeless and without a dog, it's a rough time. So, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, maybe a very interesting top 3 here. Yeah, because when you talk about the matchups, of kind of like the polarizing fact of the matchups earlier too. Like, this is awful matchups with Berserker. Then if Launcher wins, they get to go up against Crusader. which Dysphoria put on a great show in that matchup. You know, just losing 3-2 against that guard who could save. Well, yeah, but still not a very good matchup. It's a very interesting matchup they've got coming up for the rest of the season here.
Yeah, Dysphoria's like current, you know, in-game name of like low damage slave. Yeah, like Launcher has much better damage than she used to post patch, but still it's not good. She has to do a lot of damage, but what she does is a lot of small damage, you know, just in spread out across a bunch of combos.
Yeah, just kind of the death by 1,000 touch. Oh, and you were talking about that earlier, that move does go over the big fireball.
Nice.
The jump there.
Yep, no, that is good to know. Because it is and it gives him plus frames. It gives Void plus frames if it does hit on block, or obviously it gives a combo if it's on hit. So, something to consider. Ooh, or you just stuff the move out on wake up. That was so weird. That was like a conversion, TP, turned around. That was a really just fun interaction. Yeah, Void trying to roll, and he's just not rolling at the right times. Because when are the right times? You know what I mean? Like, when can you do it?
Right, and this round started at 70% life for Void. And then Dysphoria got out of the pressure once, and then here we are, Void fighting for his life to take it here.
Monacat, where are we at in bracket? This is losers finals. So we have this set and then one more guaranteed set after that. Woo! Yeah, where did this face Vagabond in grand finals to be a DNF Mutiny champion. Yoshi, I'll get hired by Nexon and get him nerfed. Yoshi, if you get hired by Nexon, I have a few requests. And so, you know, let's talk if that ever happens. Woo. Good overhead, good block as well. Uh-oh, he's got to watch the guard gauge. He's got, okay, uses guard cancel. And now just needs one more touch. A misplaced roll, letting go of the block button, anything. Oh! Okay. That was like a mix of incredibly unfortunate for Void and incredibly like clutch by Dysphoria, because his guard gauge was about to break, and like if Void was a tiny bit closer, I think that his move actually would have hit Dysphoria out of like her jump, but I think it was further away, right? It was unable to hit her out before the move came out. So actually a really kind of weird interaction to finish off that first game.
And it definitely looked at me very close. Void keeping it super close in this pretty bad matchup for Berserker, right? But you might have to keep it a little more than close with the matchup, you know, kind of this way, right? Okay, try to roll through, get some out.
Yoshi's got me. I appreciate it, my man. I appreciate it. Lobbies are one of the top things, but we'll talk.
Yeah, got some ideas.
Ooh. Okay. So he meter burned that move. That Launcher's like anti-air move, right? Like it doesn't always rain from the sky, but in that case it's good because he used some resources to make that move come out right. Oh, there's a BP. Yeah, cannot roll there at all. Every single time Void's trying it, the 5AA is working out from Dysphoria. Could even be a two-way in 5AA, but still.
Yeah, we've got the counter hit and jumping, and grenade just keeping Dysphoria safe. This round just looking rough. Yeah, it was working on a perfect before that jump in. But yeah, it's just occupying so much of the screen space with just all these active options. There we go, good back into it.
Oh, here we go.
Going to be able to build a little bit of health back as well because Berserker is in Awakening here. Oh, wait for the reset. It didn't work. Amazing block here from Dysphoria.
Yeah, that was the Alpaca reset. That's the one that he used a bunch last tournament, and we got to see it work often. So good awareness by Dysphoria. And now, again, he's a single hit, and it's going to get it right there. Dysphoria coming up 2-0 against Void. Needs to get one more win to get a place in Grand.
Yep, one more win away from getting the run back up against Vagabond in Grand Finals here. Yep, and this one, like, I don't remember exactly how the set looked between Void and Dysphoria earlier, but the scoreline is starting to look similar, which is definitely scary, again, for this rough match. There we go, the reset working this time to open up Dysphoria.
Yeah, if I remember right, I think it was still 3-0, but like Void put up a fight in every single game. You know? I don't think that it was just a complete lead. And like here, once again, we see this. Like this is going to be 50% damage. Of course, puts himself at 50%, but is going to get the round right here with that ridiculous call out. Baits the DP. Doesn't need the super and may not even use it now.
Of course it does.
Hey. You should.
Tried.
You should.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Yeah. No reason to not super there other than for the sake of us. But this may be, using that super there again. Like you're getting the Berserker momentum flowing, right? You're getting the juices going back into the game. Okay.
I'll pick up Launcher just to dog this cat. What a deal, Lucille. This is a great Twitch chat. Talking about Berserker is the main thing I've heard. But yeah, no, Berserker's struggling right now because this is a great matchup for Dysphoria. Playing it very well. Void is doing his best. Again, getting rounds in most games that he's playing against Dysphoria, but unable to get the individual games. Puts out his combo breaker in the form of that grenade.
Yeah, didn't get hit by it this time. Void got that jump in process last time, but then hit another button and got blown by the grenade. So took a little bit of chip damage on the jump process. And just kind of relaxing there. But this is going to be a lot. This may be the game? Okay, it's kind of the game now, right? Yeah. Alright, so Void on the board now. Already better than the winner side. The winner side was 3-0. Yeah, so with that, Void is up, or not up, but does have a game. Now, and again, so many of these rounds have been so close, and then just one reset, not opening up Dysphoria, and then Void just kind of loses from it, or one grenade combo breaker, and then the Berserker's out of there. So definitely doable for Void. Yeah, it is still going to be a pretty uphill battle, of course, because Dysphoria is also on set point. Just one more game, they're up in Grand again.
Yeah, that's hard. So I'm thinking about the grenade, as a there it is, as a combo breaker essentially. If the grenade hits just randomly, then Launcher has a chance to pick up a combo afterwards. Oh no, he teched the grab! He teched the grab, but the interaction wasn't over. And so, he's not dead though, okay. That was kind of heartbreaking because Void had an amazing read to tech the grab, and yet then got hit by a low. Oh, the vacuum into the grenade, it saved him. Sorry, there's too much going on to talk about in depth.
Yeah, there is so much just happening on screen.
Yeah, but I love it that there's this much to kind of dissect in this matchup. It's really fun to see. See, like right there, like, is it worth it to go for another hit? Because you at least get something, or even just the DP. The DP will like eat up the grenade, like you'll be invincible for a minute. And so maybe there's another answer than just stopping the combo at that point. But I don't know. I'm not sure how exactly it should work out. Oh, Void's gonna get this round, man. Gonna tie us up in the round, and then we'll need one more round to actually tie us up in games.
Yeah, Void definitely staying alive here, and has had to have a bit of a loser's run too to get here, right? He's gone through some pretty good players, and is now trying to face down this, in the words of Void, 9-1 match.
Oh, okay. Dysphoria establishing a little bit of damage. Gonna send Void all the way towards the other corner. Yep, hits him again. And okay, this will be directly in the corner. I think Void will be an awakening. Yep. Oh, what's the option? Oh, rolls and then trades.
Yep, didn't get too much here.
I think that's it.
Oh, nope, just barely not it. Oh, but there it is. Yep. Tried to roll through, gets caught by the little 2A. That is Dysphoria taking it 3-1 over Void. Gonna move on up. Gets to go and get their rematch up against Vagabond.
Bet on Dysphoria. They're just taken away from those who bet on Void. But hey, you still have another bet to make here. The way it works with Grand Finals, you're betting on this specific set. If you think Vagabond's going to take the whole thing, then vote on Vagabond now. If you think that Dysphoria is going to win this first set and get the reset, then vote on Dysphoria, and then we'll do another vote after the reset. Here we go, Grand Finals.
Yep, first game already starting off with a big Crusader combo. I keep thinking Vagabond is a different character in this game, and not the player.
Yeah.
It sounds like it could be, right? I'm not.
Like Lost Warrior feels like that could be Vagabond or something. You know, like just the name. Like I absolutely understand that. And plus, once I get once we watch these guys, like I have called Dragon Knight, the character. I've called that character Undergod because that was Mirajane's old tag.
Right.
That's the only Dragon Knight I knew. That's just how it is. You know,
Yeah.
same with Grappler and Lassie. Like it just happens. That can be enough. Yep. Yep. Good stuff there by Vagabond taking the first round. Good throw. Conversion into a bit of a scramble situation. With good patience by both these guys. No significant opening ups in this round. Just throwing out some projectiles, some spacing tools. We'll see what happens here.
It is funny the way Launcher interacts with the wall, right? Like Crusader puts out the wall and Launcher's like, all right, like I was kind of just gonna sit still here anyways.
Yeah.
You know, like as long as they're not getting hit in the combo by the wall, it's like, well, I just have slightly less room to zone you out.
Right. Ooh, okay, the tech and then blocks. Learn from the mistake of the last set.
Yeah, you got the GP there.
Sucked him in. The move's range is not good, but it does have a tiny bit of like, almost like a vacuum effect. It doesn't vacuum in like Enchantress or Swiftmaster, but it does extend out in front of her a decent amount, and it is going to be Dysphoria tying something around.
Yeah, good punish on the DP there. The first one did work for Vagabond. The second one, which is blocking and punish there, get a good challenge. Casual 33 hit combo. Dysphoria 3 lungs.
One thing we all agree on in the DNF community is that there's one character that kicks us off. Yeah, no, that's a lot of fighting games, but definitely this game. You know, I wouldn't say opinions are quote unquote polarizing because a lot of us feel the same way about certain characters. But yes, you know, there's always a character or two that just grinds our gears. But yeah, no, this is, and I'm sure for Dysphoria specifically, Crusader might be up there because yeah, this matchup is incredibly tough, and Vagabond specifically is playing it really well. He's gonna need one more hit and we have to get it. Oh, breaks the armor. This is big.
What a swing. Just, I'm up there. No. It's the stop sign, just dropping it in there. And alright, that's Vagabond taking game number 1.
Vagabond is tossing her around like a ragdoll. That's just how Crusader is against every single character with his combos. Yeah, just the bouncing and the staggering, you know. But yeah, you look like an absolute chump whenever Crusader is comboing you. Your character is just getting wrecked. Ooh, good combo here. On that note, that is one of my favorite things in fighting games is to look at the animations of the character that's being comboed. Like I really enjoy, you know, seeing their head like flailing back, you know, like just the reaction to getting hit. Mortal Kombat does it really well. I really love just how goofy they look in Mortal Kombat. But yeah, just one of my favorite things.
Yeah, Vanguard getting hit this round too, just Dysphoria kind of putting on the show. There's so much pressure, just chipping away. Still a decent chunk of life on Vagabond because Crusader is something. bigger lad in the game, but I think this just about, yeah, with
Yep.
the last little pickup. I didn't think they did the last one, but Dysphoria knew, obviously was able to get the combo there and take the first round of game number 2.
Oof. Okay, a trade. There's a lot of white health on Dysphoria. Oh, that's so little damage.
Yeah, that is one thing I've seen too, is like, it looks like Launcher has some pretty decent options to challenge like that fireball with the flamethrower, the laser, or both.
Right.
But that gives you like 7% of Crusader. But like here, Crusader hits you once, you're like, alright, here's 45% minimum. 45% damage before I have to start. Let's see how much more it does.
Yeah, no, a lot of work needs to be done for Dysphoria to get any significant lead or do any real damage on Crusader. I will say something that I found success in the Crusader matchup, but I don't know how it works in this specific matchup, is like trying to roll. Because roll works pretty well against the air spear. It does not work that well against the wall. The timing has to be pretty like specific. But also against like just his giant buttons. You can use roll to kind of get past him. And so that might be something that Dysphoria isn't used to using, since they're a projectile character themselves. But might be something that they could try out. There we go. There's a roll. Try out to find some success here.
That is such a cool win screen for the spear. I just noticed like the extra effects on it when it gets slowed down and zoomed in like that. But
yeah, it's sick.
But here we are, Vagabond up 2-0. Again, on winner side, Vagabond, if they take it this next game, they've taken the tournament from winner side. I don't think Vagabond has been in loser side, at least in the last like 2 or 3 weeks.
I don't think so. I think you're right, yeah.
Because they only have a W next to them.
Ooh. Okay. It's I have a W there. You always have.
Yes, it's always been. It's never gone. But this round, not exactly the one. Oh, that is so cool. So Dysphoria has done that so many times, and it's never worked until right there.
Yeah.
So I keep
Had
seeing them
two nuke interactions in a row.
Yeah, but just pull out the minigun conversion into another thing. Got to throw on the first one, didn't quite get it on the second one. A little no mix.
Ooh, okay, this is game. Yep.
Yeah.
That was, as long as Dysphoria kept pressure on Vagabond, that was game, because either he was going to get hit or he was going to get block stringed all the way into his I'm sleepy state. And so like that was a great job by Dysphoria staying on top of him, but also staying far enough away to where the DP wouldn't have interrupted their attacks.
Yep, and taking that last shot was a good thing too. We didn't get this at the moment, but we did have a full yellow health.
Yeah. Dude, sending letters, new Tekken footage. We gotta talk later. Woo! The DP gets hit and destroyed, and that is, again, due to the patch, due to the buffs that Crusader got, doesn't need to use a ton of meter to get a lot of damage, and so that will be Vagabond going up on set and tournament point.
This is it. Dysphoria needs this round and the next 2 games to stay alive and reset the bracket here. And Vagabond just needs this round, and has got a decent life lead so far. It's still at a range where a life lead isn't the most important thing against the zoner, but has been able to put up some of this counter zone. Just so much damage on counter zone.
Yeah.
I've got one of these too.
Oh man, two of the most polarizing matchups back to back, and loses a Grants, and he runs into the holy ball.
Nope, just come here, Lord, I'm ready.
And Crusader's like, yes, come to me, child.
Yes, yeah. Take me, Lord.
That is 3-0 for Vagabond over Dysphoria. Great tournament run by Dysphoria today, as well as Vagabond. You guys both did amazing. That is Vagabond taking first. And going to be taking the majority of this prize pot. And as Dysphoria going out second and get himself a nice little chunk of change as well. So good tournament. Very good tournament. Obviously had some connection issues, had some time where we had to take a bit of a break in the middle, but you guys stuck with us, and we really appreciate you hanging out. So we will go ahead and wrap things up here in just a few minutes, say our kind of final thoughts on how everything went and then let you know where you can get involved and kind of move forward. Yeah, Sake, I'll let you talk about this screen here.
Yep. So we just got our new winner screen. Vagabond did win today's Mutiny, so just everyone know. Yep, that Crusader, so Vagabond won last week and this week, I believe, and did it all from winner's side. So yeah, has definitely been put on a show, has been showing up, and again with Crusader, which is cool. That Crusader was not a very popular character before the patch, or at least in the Mutiny sense. I'm not sure in quite the whole like the wide scope of the game, but at least in Mutiny was fairly unpopular outside of like Neo picking it to counter pick like a Berserker, right? that was kind of the only time we got to see it, but yeah, we did get to see it there. And so again, big shout outs to Vagabond for taking it again from winner's side. So congrats, no one took a set off Vagabond tonight. Dysphoria definitely did their damnedest. But yeah, but Vagabond just too good for it, and we need to get Resby back in here and take him out again. But yeah, so thanks again so much everyone who was either competing tonight in the Twitch chat, contributed on Matcherino, hung out, got your channel play bets and anything like that. Thank you so much. Shout outs to everyone also watching this on YouTube. What's up? Thanks for checking out Lugia's YouTube channel. Make sure you hit like and subscribe and all the other things. It's totally free on YouTube. So like I have no shame in shilling to subscribe. If you want to subscribe to the Twitch, go for it. I know the ads have the best timing because they're all just automated, right? So it's like, hey, this is important. Here's TurboTax. I think Luan said something about mayonnaise earlier too, and it's like, excuse me, TurboTax. Do you know it's losers finals? But yeah, so
it's talking about like home investments, and I'm like, man. Like maybe Mirajane is in the position to be home investing, but we're playing video games here, okay? Like we're we're playing games for money, and so like take it easy, easy.
Yeah, it's easy on it. Or give me like the Razer mouse ads or something like that, right? Like give me a Raid Shadow Legends, something I can handle here. But but yeah, so again, big shout outs everyone. Thank you so much. Of course, thank you as well to you, Lugia, for being here, commentating all night, for having the whole scene. I know everyone else also check out Lugia's streams. Every Saturday, right? Like Saturday afternoonish Mountain Time.
So every Saturday at noon Mountain Standard Time, I do a open lobby, essentially first come first serve. I have it maxed out to 9 people, and usually if you show up and you say in the Discord, "Hey, it's full, I want to get in," someone will rotate out so you can play. And it's been great. Always get some new people in there. New players, a couple of them joined the bracket tonight, which is really great. So we'll hopefully get to show them on stream next time. Skills Almighty, that was one specifically that I was thinking of. But yeah, stream every Saturday for that, and then I'm here streaming with Sake on this channel every Monday for our tournaments. And then gonna have all these videos up as soon as I can. Again, full bracket should be up tomorrow, as long as I'm able to get the time tonight to edit and export that. And then the schedule I've been doing so far is every other individual match is about 4 to 5 a day throughout the week. And so that way you guys have something to watch every day, about 4 to 5 videos. You can find your own sets that you had as well as your favorite sets from the night. I know for me, we had the original 3-0 with Berserker, and then every match after that, Clivus and Mira was one of them that really stood out to me. And then a couple of the DaniPhantom matches are always great to see. Kevin Bedoy had a good showing, and so there's a lot of favorites from this Mutiny alone that you can go and check out. So yeah, I think let me see here. Our YouTube is up to 580 subscribers, which is insane. And so love the support. Love support from all you guys. Appreciate you guys just being here, part of the community. And yeah, join the Discord, follow YouTube, follow Twitch. Be a part of this in any way that you want to be. We always love the interaction, and hopefully one of these dang days we'll get some help to the lobbies and we'll get an announcement as to when Spectre is coming to the game so that we can prepare for that, get hyped for it, and then when she shows up, have nothing but a Spectre tournament. Not by choice, but because every person just wants to play her.
That's I was so confident we get something at Frosty's, and then nothing. So it's like, I guess it's Arc Revo then. Well, and if you don't get something at Arc Revo, I think it's just communally agreed to riot, and I think it's legal because that's the thing. This was the last Arc Revo qualifier. This is what everything was building up for, and that's in the beginning of March, I think. So just I looked it up during Frosty's and I forgot, but I think it's only like a couple weeks away. So hopefully hopefully there's more DNF news soon. At least an announcement of when there will be news. Anything, just give my people something. But
Sake, you're right. If there is no announcement soon, then I will pull I'll pull an Avatar Last Airbender. I'll grab Zushi, my dog, and I'll just lift her up and say, "Hey, riot!" And we'll just see everyone explode and just be absolutely in anger and rage and fear and terror. And we'll get DNF to pay attention to us. Don't worry. We'll get what we want eventually.
Yeah, we'll get some attention here going. We've got, the 40 people throughout the night that are in here, plus everyone else in the Discord. We can cause some sort of problem. But anyways, problems aside, thank you again so much everyone for being here. It's been awesome. Again, we're making Monday night the best day of the week. Monday during the day still up to interpretation, but Monday evening is the best day of the week here for this tournament. So again, check us out here every Monday evening, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. If you like Guilty Gear Strive or just want to farm some channel points on Monday or Tuesday at the same time, 7 p.m. Mountain is when we've got the Mutiny for Guilty Gear Strive. Crossplay PC, PS4 if you want to enter that as well. All the info is in there, like on my Twitter or on the Mutiny Discords there. But yeah, so check that out. I think that about does it, and make sure you check out the VODs. The clip down VODs and the total tournament VOD over on Lugia's YouTube channel here shortly as well. But I think that does it for the night. Thanks again so much, everybody. Peace out.